It does. It hits me really hard. Really hard. Wouldn't you rather play FF11 than WoW? I would love to stream FF11, ArtCloud. I just don't think there'd be enough interest in it. I think some of you guys would love it. But there's definitely some hardcore FF11 players here, but 11 is an even bigger time sink than WoW. And it's a much slower game. Much, much slower. You think you'd be soaked into 11? I mean, a lot of the times, you're not... Like, you're sitting there in a party just, like, doing the same action over and over again. Which, you know, that it could be said for a lot of games. Fair enough, but... With WoW, at least, you're usually, like, progressing through something. I don't know. Maybe. Is this anniversary stuff? No, they're just new servers. So they put out new classic servers, that's all. Has so much charm, though. For people who played it, I agree. I agree. I think if you haven't played it, though, it might be tough. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. I've watched other FF11 streams, though, and I've got a vibe for the communities. There is a solid, small community about it, but it is a small community. I think ArcCloud, here's what I'll promise you, ArcCloud. If they put out an official FF11 Classic server, Chains of Promethea, and they cap it to 75, I will stream it. That's my promise to you. And they won't, I know they won't do it, but if they did, I'll stream it for you. Because then there would be kind of a resurgence, people would be interested. I feel like we'd get people to hop in, and it would be a good time. But otherwise, I think it would just be me and a few of you guys soaking it in and other people falling asleep. We'll have to be up to treasures. Uh-oh, K-Bob's adding stipulations right now. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm going to take a quick AFK, grab some water, hit the bathroom, and we'll be right back. All right, we back. Ready to get started. Hey, thank you, Laz and AVD. Oh, yeah. I think we're just about to start the Barrens, actually. That's where we were last night. Got pinky out. I always sit with my pinky out. I can't help it. It's instinctual.
What do you need?
Always. 11, that's an upgrade. What are you? Leather? Garbage. Garbage.
For the Horde.
Conscription of the Horde. Where's this go? Barrens. Oh, I gotta speak with Bangzors up here first. Yes, apparently there's someone in a cave up here. I'm gonna assume they're south. Oh, that's right, Addie's playing now. Where's Addie? Oh, Addie's in bed, never mind. Addie was playing. We could have run into him in this very spot. Comfy BG Animal Crossing into comfy hardcore Barrens. What a delightful Sunday evening. We do dress to impress, Hammy. Welcome, my friend. WoW streams is comfy. I always thought WoW streams would be toxic. I guess it depends what you're doing. Oh, thank you, Wonka. Thank you, thank you. The music is? Oh, absolutely. The soundtrack of World of Warcraft is timeless. So many great tracks in this game. It's the value of having an in-house composition team. Oh, was it an in-house orchestra? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, also, do I have... Nope, screens are right. Enough to research now. Earth. Beep. Hold up. No, that's up top. That's got to be up top. Confirmed. Yeah, so we got to hit this person up here. We're pretty much done in Orgrimmar. We do have RFC we can do at some point up there, but it's level 16, so I'm not trying to fuck around with that. And other than that, we've cleared everything in Duratar. I know there's no achievements, but I think it would be fun to try to do all the quests in each zone, as opposed to skipping stuff. We'll see if that holds true. I don't know how populated this is going to be. There are some areas where some quests are pretty cancerous to try to do. Like, I've already seen with these harpies, people camping spawns. Let's take a look at our talents, too. So I know we want to get improved corruption. I'm pretty sure suppression's good. I don't exactly remember the mechanics on resist, but I think that's like spell hit, and that should help a lot with all of our shadow damage, which is pretty much going to be everything. I don't know what people level as. Remember the demonology tree being pretty weak? This is your total stamina, so that's health. This is your Imp's Fireball, Fire Shield, and Blood Pack. I guess if we wanted to go Imp Gaming, we could try that. I seem to remember people saying the Imp could be decent. Imp Healthstone, good shit. Maximum mana for pets. You're doing hardcore. Imp's very good. Stamina bonus is huge. It is, but the Voidwalker is like your stay alive forever pet. You know, like if he can give me a big shield when I need it and he can taunt for me, let's go. That is a little boring though. I feel like Warlock, I'm sorry, goddamn. Blueberry gameplay is as boring as it can get. It's like Hunter gameplay.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, and you're tanking totally. Yep, so yeah, the Warlock pet, I'm sorry, Jesus Christ, I don't know what the hell is wrong with me right now. What is his name? It is the Void Walker. There we are. The Void Walker pet has a shield that you can sacrifice him for. That gives you a shitload. Plus, he'll pretty much just always taunt for me when we're solo.
Go forth to victory.
What the hell did this guy want?
What do you need?
Searing collars and Skull Rock. Oh, good. We get to go back up here.
It's too far away.
See what else we get in here. Maximum health of your Imp, Succubus, Fell Hunters, they get health. Spell Domination is great regardless because you can double shield if you need to. Or double pet if you're using something else. Your pet dies twice and you need a quick spawn back. Health Funnel's nice if you're just playing boring Blueberry gameplay. You can just keep your pet up then.
I'm out of range.
Reduces cast time of Imp Voidwalker. The mana cost, okay. Here's the damage done by your pets. You can sacrifice your pets. So I'm guessing the raid spec is 21 points for Demonic Sacrifice. And then you get Succubus increases your shadow damage by 15. Soul Link we probably don't care about. Reduces threat caused. Increases all damage caused. So you can get 10% flat with the pet out, or you can get a 15% damage buff. Actually, I don't know. Astro Demonologist sounds okay. What do the other trees have? Do you want a duo? Jesus Christ, are you right here? How did this happen? Yeah, if you need it, you can come. It's fine. I think you're the first person from Twitch that'll be playing this game with me. Taking me by surprise. I'm assuming you're on Doomhal. Is this my man right here? Nice. I am. Is this just coincidental that you popped in and we're in the same spot? That isn't me. What the fuck? Is this you? That's hoaxy. I don't know what to believe anymore. Alright, I'll leave this guy's party. Hey, welcome 98. Is this you? Are you a real person or are you trolling me? Tostadas. How delicious. Did I spell that right? Oh god, I can't spell. One collar. Do you need the other quests here too? I think I did most of them last night. We can go through them if you need them. I have none of them. I'm here for your safety. Oh, how nice. You want to get them? Have you already done them? My safety. I'm good by myself. I'd rather not get carried. Where? That's a damn good question. I don't know if I can do that. I can't share the last one that I have. It's got a precursor to it. Alright, we can do this together just to hold hands.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm trying to think what's in here. I know there's a Warlock quest in here. There's one in Ogrimmar somewhere. This one, I had to go do another quest over at Razor Hill for. And then it had me come up here. Be a death sentence. What's nice about hardcore is there's always people here. Like, it's always clear. But yeah, caves in general are a pain in the ass. I haven't played hardcore yet, but I've played a lot of WoW in the past. Caves, castles, fuck 'em. When WoW first came out, my best friend showed up at my house with a copy and 1 month sub card. I simply said, traitor, sat down at my PC and continued playing EverQuest. Oh, fuck. I remember feelings like that too, though. Like, I was really invested in FF11 when this came out. But I remember thinking to myself as a fucking, what would it be, like 15 at the time, 15-year-old? Man, Blizzard, they don't make MMOs. They're not going to make a good MMO. I was lying to myself. And then when I found out my computer couldn't run it either, I was like, yeah, no, I'm doubling down. But then shortly after, I got into it, and it was pure crack. There's so many people in this game. Started playing FF11 a couple years later.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And 11 was just such an experience. It probably, even though I loved WoW so much, I think FF11 was still a better experience. WoW was just so much cleaner. And I don't know, I feel like it evolved in better ways for a while. I'm at work. The usual, huh, Peepo? Plenty of healing items. And that should get item, yes. Need one more. I have the urge to dive back into 11. I get that urge all the time, K-Bob. Thing is, like, I'd be so lost because it's been like a year and a half now. I feel like I'd want to start a new character, but goddamn, Doing the promies was such a nightmare. I think the promies alone were enough that I don't want to go through. That's it for me. Thank you for tagging along, Tostadas. I feel very bizarrely. I've never had somebody come into my channel and want to play with me. Ugh, appreciate it. Oh, you got it, dude. Oh, we gotta go south and turn in. Yeah, I don't know. And 11 is just such a time sink. Like, I cannot control myself with that game. I can kind of control myself with WoW. Stop playing 11 when I 100%ed it. All jobs to 99. That's a lot. Like, most of my time with WoW, you end up getting to cap level and you're just, like, hanging around in major cities, you're chilling. And maybe 11 can be like that, too. But my experience with it is pretty much always something to do. There's always something else to do. Play Maple Story, it looks neat. I played that when it was new. I don't remember a ton about it. Other than getting bored with it. And we gotta get health funnel, my boy's dying. Oh, my sweet baby. I don't know. I wish new MMOs came out that played more like old MMOs. I know people are hyped for Ashes of Creation, but I feel like that still has a lot of flair of new MMO. I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm not going to let myself get hyped up for it. I'll try it. Like the way it looks, but it looks kind of shallow, like there's not a lot to do. I'm sure they've got things to eat your time up, but yeah, I don't know the complexity of the game. And there's different kinds of complexity. Like WoW Classic, we're playing here. It's not that complicated. Like, playing your character is not that complicated. It gets way more complicated in the later expansions.
May your blades never dull.
However, doing 40-man raids is like herding cats. There's like a whole nother layer in trying to deal with 39 other people. There's organizational things you have to set up. There's setting people up to do their own autonomous tasks in raid. There's filling in for them if they can't do them. There's lots of shitty pathing things you can exploit to do really interesting stuff. Lots of gear min-maxing. Actually should look up. I don't know what patch this is running on. Anniversary server, hardcore, patch number. Or more so, what raids are out? And what stuff's in the game? Molten Core and Anexia Lair were available on Classic. Okay. Excuse me. So, the reason I wanted to look is because tailoring becomes a lot better. Like, tailoring is fine, but it becomes a lot better once you can do Zul'Gurub. Or Zul'Gurub. If I'm not mistaken, that's where you get some spell hit, which is really huge. I've never really played a caster, though. I'm not sure how it compares to Melee. Melee, I know it's massive on. Miss FF14 so much. Well, I guess you don't have a computer, you can't play? Or did you just quit? There's parts of FF14 I miss. I really enjoyed gathering shit in that game for some reason. The gathering was really satisfying. Oh, fuck. Let's hit 12 real fast. We can train at this dude in Bunker Hill. Razor Hill. I think we can do some harpies down here. There we go. Oh, they're only level 7. I'm not going to get much for this.
It's still recharging.
43 XP. What do we need? Oh, that's fine, actually. Played 14 for years. Got tired of the treadmill after finishing Stormblood. Never went back. Yeah, the treadmill in MMOs has always been pretty meh to me. I don't really know what the solution is to it, though. I think the treadmill itself is okay between raids, but what I don't like is when new expansions come out and wipe your old progress. I think that to me is a slap in the face. I don't like that. And I'm talking like when Burning Crusade comes out, if you don't have like there's some items in Blackwing Lair that stay. But pretty much everything by the time you're like 5 levels into the expansion is replaced. 14 cycles, very repetitive. Yeah, most people who play that like it for the story, though, don't they?
It's still recharging. Can't pass that yet.
Alright, that was a little early. We're watching a video talking about 14 that said that Stormblood's basically how can we make the quests easy so that they don't get in the way of the story? That would make sense. Because that's what people are playing it for, right? There's another issue we had. When we tried playing, I played it for like 3 months again on a second run. And, I was playing with my friends, and I just wanted to do dungeons with them, but they couldn't queue until they were at the right part of the story. So we kept bumping into these problems where it was just like, nope. Yep, you guys can't play together. You're gonna have to wait. Just gotta get all caught up. Don't pay for the story. Play for the story. Gameplay is king. I mean, story's part of gameplay, though. I always thought it had good game... Well... At a low level, good gameplay. Like, I loved the DPS rotations on a lot of the classes. At least when I played. Fighting things felt good. But the more short-range loops didn't really hook me. So I'm probably more with you there. But I know a lot of other people love the stories, they love the cosmetic hunts. Fourteen's like easy quest, 1 hour of unskippable dialogue, easy quest, 1 more hour dialogue. It's tedious and boring. Yeah, no, you're just like me and that the story didn't hook you, I think. Because I know quite a few people in this chat that are absolutely bonkers for the story. Like, that's the good part to them. That's what they like. That's what they want. And I've always hated those mechanics, Arcloud. I felt like when Burning Crusade introduced a similar mechanic, that was the first time I had seen weekly tokens like that. I felt like that's when the game started going downhill. I don't like raid tokens either. But raid tokens do exist in this game too, so whatever. It really ramped up with Burning Crusade. I like the idea of doing... Like, I need to hop in every week to get my points. And then I get my points and I get my gear. I'd much rather just do the dungeons. I felt like with especially with early Classic, they had a great philosophy, which was every endgame dungeon, like 5-man dungeon, has a couple really low chance sweet items. So there's still reasons for people to go back. So even though I might be raiding, like, I'm still farming for my Black Hands Breadith, or, like, you want to go after Iron Foe, or, whatever the fuck, the Barman Shank, no, not Barman Shanker, fuck, what's the crit dagger? I don't remember which one that is. Bell Striker. That's what it was. Tokens are good for cheap alternatives to get you by. I mean, I understand the values of them. I know you're going to hate my argument against it, Tim, but for me, it just, like, decouples the item from the boss. So it's like this weird immersion break to me. Oh yeah, we got our talent point. Slowly creeping up to instant cast. Improved corruption. Let's go. Is it hard? Is hardcore hard enough for you? Not yet. We're only level 12 though. Agree with that? That's fair. I know Tool Chest pretty well, so I feel like he won't like that, but like that's important to me for whatever reason. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's down with it. Who am I to assume?
Thrall Hall. Be safe. Speak, friend.
Mm-hmm. All right. Collar get. Where's that going? They gave me another collar to turn in somewhere. Malachite. Useless as always.
Go forth to victory.
Quest complete. Ogremar. Okay. Well, we can do that later. I can fly that in from Barrens. We got 30 silver to our name and some skills to buy. Thinking a raid in dungeon with a stranger in hardcore would be scary. You never know what kind of healer you get. I said the exact same thing, Schlofa. I always like playing tank. I do not like relying on other people, but, or to set the pace of the dungeon, should I say. But goddamn, the idea of playing with pub tanks is rough, and I don't know anyone else playing, so. Hey, Fenny, thank you for that raid, and welcome to the Raiders. Hopefully you guys doing swell tonight. What were we playing over there, Fengard?
Go with honor.
Hey, playing a tank. Also, you can make friends too. You know, I mean, I'm intending to make friends as we go. Like, I'll probably find someone in a dungeon or somewhere, and we'll get into a guild, and that'll kind of be it. Shit, I usually have Shift F as funnel. That's gonna fuck with me. I don't know what I want to put fear as yet. Like, usually I would have tilde as fear. My life is an absolute shambles right now. Oh, Hearts of Iron 4, but Germany's replaced with Bavaria. Bem Bavaria, a very special mod. You're not playing the pony stuff anymore, though. Must be nerve-wracking. See, that's what I'm looking for, though, Pingus. After seeing some choice videos of things happening in level 60 dungeons, it gets me some excitement. I'm curious how it changes the dynamics. But I think everybody playing together probably means most people have the same mentality. Like, you're probably not going to get any total noobs playing in hardcore, I would guess. But then again, there's Addy. Addy was like, yeah, I haven't played before. I'll play hardcore with you. Hey, welcome back, Joe. Oh, someone swiped that. Normally just apply to whatever leveling guilds advertising and see if I like their vibe. That's fair. I've gotten like 5 or 6 guild invites. People are very active here. But if someone's not going to send me a message first, and if it doesn't feel like a unique message, you know, if they're typing out some fucking spam shit, I'm probably not going to join it. I've been told I'm a hardcore gamer before. Have you ever pooped in a sock before? The invite without an intro is a hard no? Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you know that's just how everyone gets invited. At that point, you might as well just be running with a pub group. Women love me, socks fear me. Well, at least one of those things is true for me. Wonder if that's a fucking 50 DK minus guy is still playing WoW. Might be funny as fuck to see him play hardcore. 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure he still played WoW after that. Especially being a legend. I was curious because that just gave me this random memory. When I played OG back in the day, I had a guy that ran our guild that claimed to be that guy, and he sounded like that guy. So I was quickly checking his character name because I remember the character name. Given that age of the internet, I'm sure he was full of shit. So I'm not going to make the claim that I played with that guy. I will err on the side of he was probably just talking shit. He intersects. Look, I'll find it. We're good. Remember when you could lie about stuff like that? Oh yeah, and people did all the time. Because who's gonna check on it? Like how could you ever find out? But I mean, people still lie about stuff all the time. That's just a constant. People just become better liars. Well, some people have become better liars. Plenty of people get caught. God damn, that's a lot of quests at the crossroads. Like I said, it's probably been since 2005 since I've done a Horde character. Like a legit classic Horde character, so this is pretty much going to be all new to me. And this is kind of what I expect. Addy was bitching about Duratar. I remember the Barons, way back then, was a fucking mess. Like, there was so much running around. It's not clean like Westfall into Duskwood. Yo, what's up, Ragucci? How we doing, brother? Something me doing? More work. Can we pick Briarthorn? Maybe. Brother, I know you're out here. No, we can't. What's the level on it? 70. What are the 11-year-olds playing Horde with the grown-ups? Nice. Yeah, I think I'm a couple years older, so I was like 15. And at that time I was playing Horde, but we pretty quickly went Alliance after. We had like a year on the Horde, I want to say. And then we switched Alliance. Switched to Horde because all the WoW kids at my school had to be cool and edgy and be Horde. We are not so different. Horde and Alliance. We can reconcile. For every undead rogue, there's a Night Elf rogue asshole out there ganking. First character ever was a gnome rogue. Ugh. Gnomes. I went Orc Warrior into Dwarf Hunter, and then Dwarf Hunter was there for eternity. Night Elf Warrior. You can go with the Night Elf Mohawk. But a quick question. Where is Mankirk's wife? I'll show you where Mankirk's wife is. I remember because it was so stupid. Stupid question, but getting killed in PvP isn't permadeath, is it? Yes, it is. However, PvP is not by default enabled on your character, Pingus. They're normal servers, which means that in order to fight, you would have to type /PvP, and then the other person would... I don't know if hitting you Like, if we saw someone who had PvP on, if they'd be red and we could right-click, like low-level zones, I kind of assume you'd also have to type PvP. Reasoning for that being is other people could just flag up and then stand in places that are easy to click to be assholes.
Go with honor.
Once I saw a guy named Mankirk's wife, yeah. The fucking Mankirk memes. I'm a little disappointed with Baron's chat so far. Yes, you can do duels for deletion. I think there's regular duels, but I believe they added a new command in this one. I don't know. I have not paid attention to hardcore at all.
Blood and thunder. Dabu. Strength.
I'm really surprised that coming into World of Warcraft we saw a couple new faces already coming into the stream. But for those new faces, we usually do not play MMOs. I haven't played WoW. I mean, I guess I played WoW when Classic came out in 2019, but before that, I was clean for like a decade.
Go with honor. Go forth to victory.
Bakura. The iconic lines, they're beautiful. If I lost a character to a gank, I'd be so pissed. Yeah, and that's exactly why they turned it off, because imagine the power somebody would have. You're a level 60 rogue, and you just sit in Stranglethorn Vale. People have to go there. I guess you could find some alternative places to grind, but, like, they're all PvP enabled still. Shadowlands, Mankirk's wife was a background soldier fighting in Maldraxxus. I think someone told me that once. That sounds familiar.
To the horde. Go forth to victory.
That's something I don't care for as much with New Blizzard. They are all about ham-fisting their references. Like, I love John J. Keyshawn, and then he made, like, what was it, like 3 or 4 more appearances as the games went on?
Walk with the earth.
You gotta wonder, if this guy can survive in Outlands, how the fuck did he get captured out in Lakeshire? Those are level 20s. 20s at best. Oh, god damn, look at those bags. That's a lot of quest markers. Did you know Chuck Norris only has 2 speeds? Walk and kill. Thank you. Did you know that Chuck Norris has another fist under his beard? Did you know that when Chuck Norris does push-ups, he doesn't lift himself, he moves the earth? Did you know that when monsters check under their bed, they're checking for Chuck Norris? Yeah, there we go. I feel like the Baron's chat meme probably has died down quite a bit.
I can't cast that yet.
Let's see how many people are here. Are there 50 still? There are 50. I think these servers are layered, like with the other Classic. An attempt to make them less miserable.
It's too far.
Chuck Norris walks through water, swims through land. Or walks on water, swims through land. True. You know, when Chuck Norris got Manskirk wife, she looks for him. Oh my god. Toki out here, raw dog and WoW chat without a blocker, living dangerously. I've thought about it. I figured until we have a problem, I won't care. Sometimes they're funny. Yeah, I really thought about it. You have a problem with the day. If you get a 7-day ban, I don't think these drops are shared. I'm not going to group up. Yeah, I don't think I would get a 7-day ban for it. But if I did, it would just be a 7-day vacation. Doxed. Uh-oh. Well, you knew what you were getting into. Here comes the 7-day ban. Can't live 7 days without a Toki stream? Yeah, you'd have to be streaming over on Kick. Alright, maybe I should have invited this guy. Alright, I'll invite him now. He had the right of it. I didn't know we were going over here. I'll watch you on Kick. It's not a Wild West. It's not. I don't watch Kick, but I've seen some clips over there. It's wild. It is wild if it's not the West.
Red spell isn't ready yet.
Kick still exists. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like most things of this type, you don't really think about it unless it's relevant to you. Yeah, the casino can totally back it, but they do have a number of bigger streamers that got banned on Twitch that go over there now. So those guys have audiences that want to watch them. The one that shut down? Yes, Mixer. Mixer was the one that offered Ninja like some absurd amount of money for exclusivity. And then promptly exploded. That's just not a good idea. I guess they figure it's better to pull over somebody that people can't live without. Like, my initial thought is, instead of offering millions of dollars to a big streamer, why not offer some small streamers? That amount divided up. But I guess with a big streamer, you're probably trying to pull their whole audience. With a small streamer, a lot of people would just move on, probably. Maybe it's not true, though. Also gives you press. No, that's true. Oh, yeah. If there's a streamer I can't live without, no offense, none taken. So a video about gambling streamers the other day that alleged that there's no proof the casinos gave streamers house money to play with. Yeah, there's no proof, but they do. It's pretty well known, a pretty well known fact in those communities, which is what's so toxic about it. I mean, there's one guy on Twitch that gambles that is given something like $3,000 a session, and he just burns through it all. No, I hate that shit. That shit's toxic. It's one of those things that I didn't know was actually as bad as it is until you know some people in that area. Listeners are sketchy enough on their own. 1 second. I need to learn to remember what my fucking Band-Aid button is. Oh no. Oh no, there's a dot anyway. I think adding the internet to the mix is going to improve things. No, no. And a lot of the online casinos, at least the ones outside of the U.S. that most people gamble on, aren't regulated anyway. Like, there might be some self-regulation in that if every time you go there, you only lose over and over and over, like if there's never a win, then you probably will stop going. But I'm pretty sure they're far worse than the odds at a regular casino. Hey, Maggie, with the 44 years of love and support. Thank you very much, Maggie. Appreciate you. I think if you're interactive with your stream, that's what keeps me coming back to smaller streamers. Large streamers are valued for the opinion. Small streamers are the community IMO. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I've been streaming for 8 years, and like being a small streamer, you really get to know people. Like most of the people in this chat, I've known for years. There's a couple new people. I'm surprised we found new people on WoW, to be honest. Let's kill this guy just for shits. What do I even need here? Just a hunter. But yeah, I always looked at large streams like a football stadium where people are in there, there's energy, There's crazy shit happening usually. But your input, you're not going to be viewed as a person there, I guess I should say. Not if there's like 10,000 plus, because how could they? No, Maggie, this is not Animal Crossing. Maggie, if you missed out, we did finish Animal Crossing today. We got our credits. We get some fucking keybinds. Oh, well, that's not happening. We walked through our museum to check out all the things we collected over the past few weeks. Are you playing Dual Chest?
I need to get closer.
Looking for these hunters. There's not many of them. My curiosity peak. There it is. That's what it is. Really, all streamers are drug dealers. Watching someone stream is all it takes to get that fucking needle in. I feel like it's gonna pull the other one. Oh. Water Seeker. Where are the hunters, damn it? Where are they? Been off WoW for 20 years and actually just got in for the first time. All the hype around Classic drug me in. I'm addicted. Yeah, how have you been finding it? What level are you? I put it off for about a decade. I don't know if you were here when I said this a minute ago, but I went like a decade clean. And then I tried to put off regular Classic in 2019, but a lot of people in chat at the time wanted to play. And it got me thinking, like, okay, it would be cool, because people always wanted to play games together. And I'm like, well, I can't. We've got too many people to play like a 4-player game together, realistically. So, WoW seemed like a great opportunity for that. And, sorry, I was reading chat there. Pretty quickly, people started peeling off, but we had a core of like 10 people that stuck around till 60. And a few of them stuck around even longer. And my goal was to get to Naxxramas, because back in actual vanilla, Naxxramas came out, and they quickly announced Burning Crusade, and like 80% of the guilds on the server died because nobody wanted to play a game, or to spend all the time it requires to raid just to have it be invalidated with an expansion. And lo and fucking behold, they did the exact same thing again. We got to Naxxramas, I put in all the time. I could only play at like 5 o'clock in the morning East Coast time, because that's when the stream ended at that point. So it was insanely hard to put together a team. I don't see any of these hunters. Anyway, put in a lot of time, and then it just fell apart again. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'll never do this again. And now here we are. 15 Troll Mage Hardcore. It's my 7th character. I've been doing better every time. My last death was 23. Well, if it's been a long while, yeah, there's a lot for you to learn for sure. Because WoW Classic is a janky game. And like there's certain points where it does become dangerous. There's a hunter, it's not tagged. Get it, 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 get it. There we go. What I always loved about Classic was how much it forced people to work together. Yes, this is on permadeath 98. I'm pretty confident I won't die, but there's always shenanigans that can happen in dungeons. And I figured if we die, we'll just do a different class. We'll try Warlock to start. Warlock's a pretty easy solo class. I'm calling it that you'll... Yes, yeah, no, you're right. Fall damage is a very valid way that could kill me. No, that's true. I'm thinking, like, mechanically fighting enemies, especially as a Warlock. But, yeah, Thunderbluff? Not Thunderbluff. The Great Lift in the South Barrens. That's a suicide machine. For those unfamiliar, anytime you walk onto a platform on an elevator, if it happens to just be going down right when you get on it, you will take fall damage, and if they're high up, you will fall to your death. It do be that way. But it just so happens that Undercity has an elevator like that that kills lots of people. I'm not going to the Undercity. You can't make... Maybe Undercity... I don't know if they have any quests for Scarlet Monastery. I don't think... They might. Oh, boy. Wouldn't it be terrible, Pingus? Dude, I didn't think about it, but, like, I mentioned the castles, right? The castles are going to be death machines. Castles and caves, because there's no way out of them other than fighting when things respawn. Oh, God. Alright. Where'd that come from? There's ghosts in this here party. But I was at the top of the castle, and I thought to myself, like, shit, I could just jump out of here. And then immediately I was like, wait, what if I die? What's gonna happen if we hit the bricks?
So.
Despise Undercity? It's been so long since I've been Horde, I have no idea how to navigate that place. Not a clue. Shoot, I need to fly back to Orgrimmar. I guess need is a powerful word.
For the Horde.
And go in through the Flight Path Tunnel. What is that, like some secret agent shit? Explore waters, fungal spores. This is a mess to look at. Raptor heads. I mean, I know there's shit all over. Why don't we fly back? See what these guys are. DPS looking for group. That's Wailing Caverns. RFC. DPS. RFC. 16.
Loktar.
So, my guess is people are doing dungeons pretty over level.
Strength.
Up on the hill to the right, on the path to Tristful Glade, but before the zone. Okay. I know what the zone line is. It's not Animal Crossing. No, it's not. I did all my tasks for Animal Crossing. I terraformed for Animal Crossing. I put the roads down between everything. I bought my items. I put up a ramp. I paid off the ramp. And we are free. Yeah, I'll probably play Animal Crossing on my own a little bit. To get some income up, pay off my house, and we might still occasionally do a couple hours of it. Maybe I could show off progress on town if I'm playing it. I love me some Animal Crossing, don't get me wrong. We've been playing it on Sundays for a while, though. Another thing that cheesed me off about 2000s anime. Okay, this one's out of the dark. When they'd have like 5 to 7 minutes of recap to pad out time. Oh, yeah. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku got a hand job in the back of his Mercedes. Yeah, no. And then they have the recap, and then they have like the build-up dialogue for a couple minutes that you've already seen in the last episode anyway. And then something almost happens, and then the episode ends. It was all the Endless Shonen, I know. Which is like what everyone was watching at the time, at least my age. Baron's chat be like looking for group Wailing Caverns. That's all it is. I've seen none of the Baron's memes, and I'm mortified, Pathy. I wonder if the old Chuck Norris joke extension still works. That's why the Chuck Norris jokes popped off back then. There was a mod you could get that you could press a button and it would say a Chuck Norris random factoid in chat. There it is. There's Thunder Fury for you, Rets. The meme that never dies. I guess we could have just Hearthstoned back. Oh boy, don't fall. Oh boy, I don't like this place anymore. I've decided Orgrimmar is especially dangerous. Is there a single game, a single town on Horde that doesn't have verticality to it? You actually seen any announcements of people dying? No, I haven't, and I know they are dying. I mean, we have the thing on. Fuck me if I can remember. General. Social. Under interface. Names. Display. There we go. Hardcore death. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have them on. All deaths. What the hell is this? Death announcements. Death alerts. Okay, that's what we've been missing, Psycho. Apparently there was announcements and alerts, and I was only looking up announcements. I mean, here's a dude right here. He's level 60. Is he 60? Actually, I don't know. I thought I recognized the shoulder blades, but they could be random junk. What's the difference? Man, heck if I know.
Strength and
They sound like
honor.
they should be the same exact thing.
Dabu. For the Horde.
We'll see if any pop up. I would think that way more people would be dying than hitting level 60, and those things are going off non-stop. But the one guy you can go into a fight with at the end, yeah, that's right. People always would kill him. Sick fucks. Other quest, was that donation? Yeah. No, no donation. I've already made this run back and forth into, what is this, the Shadow Cleft or something? Cleft of Shadow. I want to say 10 times. I do not like it. Do not like it. It's too far. Why did I play a Warlock? I guess if we were undead, maybe the Undercity's better. Maybe it's closer. I don't know.
Blood and
So I'm running through this fucking
farewell.
labyrinth.
Victory or the Horde.
Alright, speak with the dude in the Barrens. No deaths yet. WoW Classic. Hardcore. Can't see death alerts. Player death's not showing up. Probably need to enable the Hardcore Deaths channel. Oh, jeez. Is that still a thing? Right-click General. Okay, I think that's actually over here. Settings, global channels. Hardcore deaths. There we go. Now we watch and see. It's very broken. Every time I open the game or reload, the settings go back to global instant deaths of guild only. There it is. Drowned to death in Lushwater Oasis. Oh, this is why it's not on by default. Killed by a Druid of the Fang. Slain by Razormane Waterseeker, level 12. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's why they do it for guild only, probably. God damn. That's what was missing. Yeah, I had to join a world chat channel. I guess the alerts are broken. Surprise. I mean, it could be me. If I fall off of here, I'm dead.
Lokar.
This world seems very dangerous.
Go forth to victory.
Cool. So we got all that shit done. I don't have any money, do I? Not really. Okay. I was gonna say we could buy a new wand. Slain by Fizzle Darkstorm. Oh, this is great.
Blood and thunder.
This is fucking great. I'd like to be able to customize it, maybe. Doo-doo boy. Level 55. Oh, damn. That's gotta hurt. Like, getting to 60 would be nice, but, like, the game still just starts at 60. Like, really, I don't think it gets any easier to lose a character as you level. It's the one where there's a bugged Tindy pot. You mine it that can stuck in the loop animation and can't move. I've never seen that one. Something that sounds like it would get fixed eventually. But then again, Blizzard Gaming. Yeah, small indie company. Don't even get me started on that. The amount of bugs that exist and continue to exist in Hearthstone are incredible to me. So there's a bug where if you're playing Battlegrounds and you spectate somebody, when the game ends, you get stuck in their game forever. It never kicks you out. And that has been going on for 3 months. 3 fucking months. You just have to reboot the game. Liratov, look at the death. Look at it. I'm looking for a set. Here it is. Maybe I should make this an alert.
So much death. What can men do against such reckless hate?
That might be my favorite quote from Lord of the Rings. What can men do against such reckless hate? Now, what's going to be really saucy is when people die in Molten Core, and you get, like, Baron Geddon exploding on a raid, which kills everyone at the same time. I wonder, can we... Man, I feel like making WoW mods should be within my wheelhouse. Like, I spent enough time with programming that I should be able to figure that out. And if I could make a mod that would play that shit when 5 people died within let's say within a second of each other. It just plays the sound clip. I mean, that's S-tier stuff.
What are you looking for?
Oh, these are our quest items. I mean, they're just dropping like flies. I'm not familiar with Baron, so I don't actually know the best way to go here. I could absolutely do that, and people would love it. Totally, yeah. I don't know a whole lot about whatever scripting they do, what's accessible to you. I know with weak auras I could do it, but with weak auras, at least when I was making weak auras, you couldn't play sound effects. Like, you could play a sound effect, but it was from a pre-built library. I couldn't upload my own. I made a similar one that was really awesome. Whenever one of our friends died, it played this gunshot sound effect because he died a lot, so it was fun to laugh at it. It sounds okay, but I assure you, there were moments of absolute hilarity. Especially when you hear it go off twice in a row. Oh shit, we don't even have our Void Walker. Real noob gaming hour. Go on, get now. Go on, get.
Far away.
Yeah, we'll let him have it. He should die to the dots. Skull Rock. I'd also like to get a compilation. I bet we could compile all the zones that people die in. It would be fun to see what the most deadly zones are. There's probably already statistics for that out there. A heat map? Exactly, yeah. Heat map for the most dangerous spots in the game. The hardcore mod that does that. Which part? It builds you a map to see where the danger is? So many low-level deaths. It's nuts, isn't it? Oh, man. I should grab that. We could probably just look at an image of it. Like, it wouldn't be very static at the start of a server because so many people are low level. It would change a lot, but I'd imagine over time it would kind of even out. Ass Daddy has defeated Ass Breaker in a duel. God bless. Another one down to the Dark Iron Sentry in the Slag Pit. I'm trying to remember if the Slag Pit is the spot underneath. Is it Searing Gorge? I think it's the Searing Gorge. Or if it's in Blackrock Mountain. Might be in BRM. Yeah, it does suck. That is probably... I don't know. That could be my least favorite part of the game. Hey, welcome, Youngie, with the 50 handstanda. Yeah, I always get lost in there, and we usually either Hearth or just Death Warp to get out. So I guess it's going to be Hearthing this time. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Like I said, I like Season of Discovery, but what I didn't like about Season Discovery was we'd play for those 12-hour streams, we'd get to cap level, and then the gameplay was kind of boring. Having the whole game open is going to be nice. Fell to death in the Undercity. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. The elevators claim another one. Oh, fuck. Hardcore bingo. Oh, we totally should. That would be a really fun mod. Or a little game we can play. Like, you could have, like, someone dies in a raid, falls to death in Undercity, falls to death in Thunderbluff, falls to death in Thousand Needles, killed by Hogger. There's no Hogger on this side. Yeah, well, the shitty part, too, is, Retsuo, you could still technically do that. Like, there's still latency glitches like that that could occur. Oh, the Maniac wants me back in. No, man, I'm good. Anyway, it could happen, and they explicitly tell you, we will not be restoring your characters. So for anything that requires drops like this, it just doesn't make sense to me to be in a group. It's so much easier for me to go at my own pace. Lots of people love to get into groups for drop quests, and I never understood it. I guess it's safer. Well, there's nothing out here that's dangerous anyway yet. Both the Xbox. It's good to play together. It is. But in this case, it just means you're hoping to get lucky drops, and if you get unlucky, one person gets them all and the other person gets screwed. But hardcore, you couldn't group. That would be Iron Man, I guess, but yeah, Iron Man you couldn't group. I don't know. Didn't they announce an Iron Man version? There's a solo self-found you can do, where you can't trade. So that's a thing that exists, but I don't think that's very fun in an MMO. In an MMO, and honestly, I don't like it anywhere. I don't like it in ARPGs either. I understand why it makes it fun for some people, but personally, I love economy in a game. I love trading. I love, like, offering services for money. Making money in games has always been fun to me. So much so that I've decided to forgo doing it in real life. Oh, we don't have any vials. Okay. Probably try to learn. There's probably some decent alchemy stuff we can catch. Semi-iron mode and Aliens Darkness, and I'm glad I did not go that way. Yeah, I bet. I never do that shit on my first playthroughs of games, man. It never makes sense to me. I think those modes are really good, though. It teaches you a lot. Ragefire Chasm, level 16. Dude, we used to run Ragefire Chasm at level 13. I'm wondering how 16s are dying. Maybe I shouldn't say that plurally. Maybe it's just one. Animal Crossing looks different. Well, yeah, it's because we switched. We beat Animal Crossing. It's done. Maybe, yeah, maybe they fell in the lava. I don't know. It's their nerves, sir. But these are good men. You trying to be a hero? It's a bummer you're having so many bugs. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said earlier, for anyone who likes strategy games like XCOM, Alien Dark Descent was awesome. I don't know. It was close to my game of the year 2023, which 2023 had amazing games. I loved that game so much. I think I might have liked Jagged... I don't know. Jagged Alliance was just such an incredible game, too. Both of those guys went under the radar. The fucking shame. Fell to their death in the Barrens, level 11. Where do you... Oh, I guess off of a mountain, maybe. Stopped not only Pony Island, but it's also the one escape room in the Humble Monthly. What's the escape room called? I got a friend that's playing a puzzle game, and he suggested it for stream. Playing it right now? No. Boxes. Okay, yeah, no, that definitely wasn't it. No boxes. Yes, technically it wasn't an escape room. It reminded me of Seventh Guest. You go room to room and solve puzzles. Fell to their death in the Undercity. Number 2. Ding, ding, ding. Fuck me. I kind of want to go to the bottom of that elevator and just see the bodies. The bones. Should I put a... Well, if I put a death counter up, everyone's going to assume it's me dying. I want a counter of how many times people have fallen in the Undercity. Fuck, I know it's going to be me. If it's not Undercity, it's going to be Thousand Needles or somewhere else. I will fall to my death. I already see it. The prophecy has been foretold. So light feathers in the auction house. Mages will put them out everywhere. They're region for slow fall. Let's see. Is it... Okay, so I think they're actually the reagent for the priest, not the mage. I could be wrong. I haven't played mages. But I think it's slow fall for the priest. And the problem there is the slow fall is not introduced until a later patch. Oh, fuck. No. It's good. That was Season of Discovery. In Season of Discovery, it wasn't in yet. Never mind. It was a later level. All right, never mind. Drop me a slow fall? Sweet. You're a mage. What's the reagent? Clear it up for me. Couldn't you just put a pool of water at the base if they wanted? Well, yeah, but they wanted you to die. It is light feathers. Fuck me. Okay. You know what level it is? Season 1 SOD, I bought a shitload of them because I wanted to flip them, and then I never remembered to do it. Oh, I got one here. I'll give it to you. If we go to Undercity, I'll hook it up. Well, fucking mages, OP. Tim, are you playing a mage? No docs here, no docs. I'm scrolling, no one knows who's what. He's a warrior, I saw it. Normal classic, what? No, he's here. I know we need the zebra hooves eventually. Fuck are these raptors? I'm going to be miserable at questing on Horde. Slowfall is light feather for mage. Easy, baby, easy. boop, 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 boop. Even the music's kind of boring in the barracks. I guess it's like lazy. It makes me feel lazy. I feel like it's a Sunday morning and I'm a big savannah cat and I'm rolling my tongue around. Just had to betray the proud Dowie by being an orc. What the hell does that mean, Ferrum? Dowie. Ferrum, I could have been an undead or an orc for Warlock, and I don't care for undead. I don't like the more human characters. The orc is where it was. I let people vote. We could have been a Tauren warrior, we could have been an orc rogue, or we could have been a troll Shatwell priest. Well, and the reason why we're on Horde, Ferrum, is all the streamers play on this server, so this is the server that's popping. I figured if we're going to stream the game, we might as well get into shenanigans. Up slow fall to the G key for years after I quit WoW. Instinctively, I pressed it if I fell off a cliff. You can just blink, too, I think, as a mage. I think that's in Classic. Well, Ferrum, if you want to hop on board with Hardcore, we do have Forest on. The band is coming back together. Oh, it's too much. There's too much to see here. This is nonsense. Oh my god! He's being chased by bees! Not the bees! What the fuck? What's this kid's deal? I've never seen this before. If you run from bees, you just upset them. It makes them think you've done something. You're a threat to the hive. Tried to steal that honey? God damn, I would do the same thing. It was also playing Animal Crossing. Ah! Oh shit, these guys are higher level. This guy is 3 levels higher. We might have to be much careful. In fact, let's get an early fear. We're fine. 15's fine. Look, Addy lost his mage today fighting something that may have been a higher level. Maybe. It's up for debate. He got crushed, though. Which made me wonder, is defense... Oh, wow, okay, defense doesn't scale with you, so maybe he was right. So that would mean if your defense isn't capped out, things your level could crush you. Or lower even, technically. I've seen those nose emotes in a few channels now. Have you? Have you now? The fucking nose emote is the next plague. There's like 15 people in this chat that have it. If you go to the stream VIO, that chat, if you're there for like a half a second and you leave it, you have the mark on you and you will get a sub. I don't know what the fuck is going on in that stream. The amount of things on the screen is baffling. And the amount of subs flying out is equally baffling. Was there 2 minutes, got a sub? Yeah, it's quick. I peeked in just to see what it was, because Ghost Trees was always linking them. What stream? VIO. If you want to get down with the sickness. Use code Toki if you go to VIO. Toki gets 1 money per sub. You know, maybe we should get a recommendation bonus. I'll reach out to them. One of those The Ring situations. It is absolutely like The Ring. If you go, just go look at it and you'll know. Going to bed and playing Nier on PS3. Good night. Hey, have some fun, Holybeard. Raptorings. And Raptorings. I have a quest over here we can do. These all seem so high. God, why is it all so high? Oh, thank you for the $100 donation. I'll appreciate that, Holybeard. A little for the road. I guess I'll turn this in. I know we get more kill quests. I think there's a zebra kill quest, if I remember. Oh, this guy level. Now I feel like I have to.
What can I do for you? Farewell.
Oh.
Go with honor.
Zebra hooves. Yep.
I got what you need.
Mana potions. All right, I'll take some of those. I can't craft them yet. I've got the best deals anywhere. Well, that wasn't good. We didn't hit it. Sometimes we can do a decent goblin. Auction 20 copper. I don't know, man. That peer pressure level. It is always there, Laz.
Hurry back.
I guess we could run down to the docks and pick up more quests. I've got to turn in. Bit disappointed when goblins weren't in vanilla launch. Felt like Horde was missing something. And then you got them, what? Cataclysm? Cata, okay. Cata was where I actually quit the game. What about the peer pressure to die in Undercity? Right now we've seen 2 people die there. I'm not feeling the heat yet.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, sad horse noises. That's alright. We'll hit a level off the zebras. Beautiful creatures. I wonder. I feel like... Let's see if I can make this happen. I've never tried this keybind before. What are you, 9? Alt tilde.
I need a target.
I know that sounds weird. But I love my tilde keybinds. There's something about it. Yeah, that feels good to me. At least the flat tooth sell for like 60 copper. These dust stormers are fucking people up. Level 10. Why are you... Bright Gulch Ravine. Oh, that's over here. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that time I hit the wrong one. I mean, the keybinds are all screwed. Give it to him. Give him the wand. Don't give him the wand.
I need to get closer.
He resist. Okay, he resisted taunt. These guys are 15. 3 HP yet, so... Yeah, so getting War Chief's Blessing makes shit way easier. A huge safety net. Raptor heads? No idea what it is, yeah. Well, I would assume they're not usually like that. It seems to me they're doing some sort of, like, demented subathon with way too much shit on the screen. Which subathons, if you're not familiar, people donate and it extends the timer and they can't stop streaming till the timer's out. Hey, zebra hoof. Doki subathon win? I don't know.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Like, I enjoy doing game dev too much off stream. I don't know if I'd want to break that up. I mean, technically I could do it on stream, but I really like to be in a certain mind state when I'm doing that. Would every stream look like back on Justin TV? Really? I never got in on Justin. I think I started watching Twitch in like 2012.
I'm out of range.
I know it's right around the time I finished college. It was in... That's not true. Maybe it was like my third year of college. We're level 19. Oh, man. These people are dying like crazy, Wonka. I finally figured out how we can get it to pop up, and it never stops.
So much death. What can men do against such reckless hate?
It may be time to officially bring the soundboard back. Could this really be it? This is what pushes me over the top. Oh shit, we're going to Ratchet. That's right, we're going to Ratchet. Over these cats and hyenas. 15.
Charging.
Game is steeped in soundboard nostalgia, isn't it though? Ooh. No, it really is. All the sound effects are engraved into my brain. Soundboard, please? Alright, I'll get it running after stream. I think I found myself not using it because a lot of the single-player games we play, I can't multitask so well in. So I just wasn't using it, and then when I reset my computer, I was like, oh, I don't really care to put it back on. But something like this I can multitask pretty well on. That's right, we got health funnel, didn't we?
Charging.
I'm a healer now. I can heal you! Please, take my Vitae, my life essence. Level 16 Raptors. Dare we tempt fate? I guess we've dinged. We're 13 now. I love injection. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know about that, J. Tuesday. This is a surefire way to pull egg. But the boy must live. He's holding. Alright, get out of my face, dude.
It's too far away.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You fool! You've doomed us all! What's going on here? Why will you not come back? The pet refuses to come back. Oh, it's because he's on defensive, I think. You shall not have him. You will not have him. At this point, you're going to have me. Run. Run and be free like the wild beast you are.
I need to get closer.
You know what? Even better take on the mod. I could definitely just queue up Halo sound bites when people die. Like, single kills wouldn't give anything, but if you had a double kill, triple kill, quadra kill. I'm sorry, Unreal sounds. Like that right there, that'd be a triple kill. Maybe the quad would have come in. Oh, his foob's returned. Where is he? Oh, there he is with his eggs. Precious foobs with his eggs.
I'm out of range.
There we go. Okay, yeah. So he was on defensive, which is why he wouldn't come back before. probably back out. I know you get bonus threat when you're in melee range. It's like an extra bit of threat that gets tagged on. Or more so, in order to change threat, there's a threshold. The threshold is changed. Resist. Oh, this guy's 18. Uh-oh. Alright, we're running. Should we try to kill him? He could be a powerful warrior.
It's too far away.
This could be a terrible, terrible mistake. I did not realize how high he was. The power of the Warlock. Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't do that. There we go. Get the boy up. Top him off. This man wants my blood. Resisted the taunt. All right, we're in it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Come on, get him. Resist. Resist.
I can't
Resist.
cast that yet.
There it is. I gotta get the blood boiling a little bit. Well, I figured we'd play an alchemist so I could make sure we always had some kind of healing potion. Yeah, these guys are all 18. Fuck that. We're only 13. At this point, 5 levels, they're gonna resist, I don't know, what, a third of our spells? And they get, partial resist. I don't know if Dot's partial resist. I know Shadow Bolt will partial resist. Let's look that up. Classic does dot damage resist. A partial resist based upon shadow resistance is also possible. It usually should result in 25, 50, or 75% reduce corruption or COA damage for the entire duration of the spell. Oh. If true, that's pretty shitty. So the whole application would just be less. I guess that'll be worth watching. So normally when a spell hits, you'll see in the chat log, like, instead of 200, it'll be 100 or 50. And it'll say resisted. As opposed to a full resist. But it sounds like the actual application of the dot, then, for the entirety of the dot, would be that resisted percent. Every tick. So snapshotting? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Wonder if that's true for bleeds, too. I know when we were fighting higher level things on my warrior, I'd always bleed, and the bleeds would do a lot of damage. I guess it's physical, so that wouldn't resist at all. That's probably why that seems so good. Welcome, Robert. Now, some of these quests are pretty shitty. I don't think we want either of those yet. We'll be back here at some point.
Yo!
Let's get rid of some of these. We'll do a craft off at some point. Well, no point in putting
Keep it
partials in.
real.
Robert, are you going to be joining us on Hardcore?
What's up? Be good.
I think this is one we
Have
can
a
do.
good one.
No, what the heck? You're always playing well, though.
Keep it quick, kid. I ain't got all day.
Kill pirates. Okay, these guys are 14, allegedly. This could be good. Maybe we should stick to the raptors for now, though. I don't fucking know. Yeah, these things are 13. So we'll go back to Crossroads, but as long as we have the flight path, we can get back here quick.
Yo!
Playing PoE or Once Human these days. PoE 2? And
Hey,
Pillars
how
of
you
Eternity
doing?
or Path of Exile? I assume Path of
Keep it real.
Exile.
Have a good
But you
one.
guys try to throw me up with that sometimes. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, to which one? I think Robert's been playing it pretty much the whole time. So all these quests are too high. And we can do this pirate one next, but let's go back and do the zebra shit first. Path of Exile too. Cool. -6 outside. I'm trying to stay warm. Hold up. While I'm flying, I'll check what it is here.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
We did not get as much snow as I wanted, but we did get some. Yes, it is 18 degrees here. But funny enough, I can't feel it through my wall. I used to be able to feel it through the wall. I gotta say, having these death messages on do drastically improve the game. Oh! He died in Dire Maul, level 60. That's not what you want to see. I think it's our first level 60 death we've seen. Is that true? Yeah, pour one out. Pour one out for 100 hours played. Minimum. Actually, that's probably not true. WoW Classic. Average time to 60. About 12 days played to hit level 60. On average, most players will take. Okay. Well, maybe. Once we're back in town, I'm going to take a quick AFK. But I think I'm going to start trying to be smarter about my AFKs. I don't know if people grief on these servers or not, but just in case, I'm just going to hit the end so I can log out. Alright, and I will be back in just a second, guys. And then the hunt is on. Alright, we back. Does the reconnect button actually work? Hey, it does. Fantastic. Yo, thank you for the welcome back, lads. Hey, thank you, Scion, and welcome to yourself. How you doing, Scion? We're gonna kill some zebras. I think there should be some over here. So there's the Centaur Bracers quest, too. Still going strong. Yeah, we're going slow. Slow. I'm doing good, thank you, Scion. I feel like we really flew in Season of Discovery, but I guess Season of Discovery, we also played a lot. Putting in 12 hours will do that. Especially when it's focused. I think we need to channel point redemptions for Toki to take risks. No. No, 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 no. No. That is so much time to lose. Because you know I'm going to be like level 58, and then Skarn's going to come in and dump 1 billion points into something. No, I know how he works. He was the one that did the toxic fallout in our RimWorld playthrough. He absolutely tanked. Mm-mm. Ooh, zebra. Zebra?
That spell isn't ready yet.
I guess it would help to have a pet, huh? Skarn isn't real, he can't hurt you, and yet he hurts me every day. Or like, random redeems to do dungeons with people in chat. Because I don't trust a lot of you. Any of the contents for expansions that came after? Yeah, a little bit, but never as much. Like, I played Pandaland and leveled up and got to the raids, hated the raids, didn't like them. I didn't really care for most of Pandaland, to be honest. So most of my time with World of Warcraft was from vanilla till about the first year, end of, actually, I could probably get an exact time. We went through Black Temple. And I remember we got stuck on, what's his name, Gortog Bloodboil. He was like the first, one of the earlier big challenges, maybe the halfway-ish point. And I quit for a while there and then came back. And then we played through that expansion and then got into Wrath. And I played for a good part of Wrath, but when I was in college, we had this weird thing with our internet where anytime we would pull a boss, my internet would DC me. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I could not stay connected for any raid bosses. So I had to take a break there. And then Kata came out, and I remember really liking Kata at first. Because Kata did a thing where they made mana important again for healers, so the dungeons actually seemed difficult. And I always enjoyed doing 5-mans and heroics when they were actually tough, not just face roll content. But for some reason, I think they changed that, or maybe once we got into the raids, it got boring again, so I quit again. So came back for Panda for a short time, and then... Fuck me. I think whatever the one with the garrison was, I got conned into playing for a little bit. But the only other time I put actual time into it was for Dragonflight. Because I had some friends playing, and we got into doing Mythic Plus keys. I will say, because I like old school style MMOs, I don't care for the more theme park style MMO. But Mythic Plus dungeons were probably the best thing WoW added, in my opinion, since I had played last. They were just so much fun to do. We were pushing keys and having a blast. But the reason I quit there was because my time was just getting evaporated. I couldn't stop playing. I was obsessing over it, because I don't like being a subpar player in WoW. So if I'm not performing, I need to figure out why. And then get to the point where I'm happy, and it started to really bother me. Like, I just couldn't put in the time, because we were streaming 6 hours a day. I was working on my own projects. So I'd get like 3 or 4 hours on weekdays at most, which just wasn't enough to get good. Hardly heard a nice thing about Panda. I know some people that liked Panda. But, yeah, I didn't. It was not for me. Oh, this guy's fine. It's 14. I'll never understand why Pandar was everyone's favorite, so a lot of people like it. Cool Chest says people like it. Cool Chest has played the game pretty much the entirety of the time, yeah? Like, I met Tool Chest in Burning Crusade, and I don't know if he's unsubbed since. I guess we'll pick these up for now. We got plenty of spaces. God damn, there's quests in the Barrens, though. A lot of people died as son of Argyll. Let's see. Isn't that in the dungeon SFK?
What do you need? Go.
It's either that or it's just
Go forth
a dangerous camp. I've never done Undead, so I'm not sure. Silvermoon Forest has him. Oh, he's a roaming elite. Oh, okay. Man, you know what? I bet a lot of people die then in Duskwood to what's his face. Not the abomination, but the dude in the graveyard. That guy's miserable. That's the A-bomb, AVD. Now, whatever the fuck the guy in the graveyard's name is, he's miserable. He fucking aggroes from like 10,000 miles away. And he's just so absurdly over-leveled for where it's at. Dampy. Now, you're thinking Legend of Zelda. I've put my fear on my wand key and made some alterations, so I'm probably going to accidentally fear for a while I get used to it. See what his name is. Is it the curse? It's not the Curse of Stalavan quest, is it? There's an elite back there we should be watching. Oh god, this information's not good. More Ladim, that guy. Stitches is the A-bomb, but more Ladim I feel like probably kills more people. Because you can avoid Stitches if you stay off the road. Yeah, well, there's a lot of fucks then. Uh-oh. What are these guys? Okay, here we need to be very careful. These guys are higher level. I'm gonna let the blueberry die and just run for it. I don't want to fuck with the centaurs yet. They're a little over on me. Or the Deem has a cloaking device. Dude, every time I go out into that graveyard, I will always just mark him with a skull. So that way I can look around and get an idea of where he's at. Because I've seen too many people die to him. I don't really want to be over here. Let's get the fuck out. We'll deal with all of that another day. 16 or so for there. I wonder if it's going to be worth it just to grind on something for a bit. These centaurs don't have rep, I don't think, do they? 13. Centaur bracelets are down here at 14. Fungal spores are 15. Feel the cold coming through the walls and windows? I can't for some reason tonight, Dignan. Usually I complain about that too. 18 here. What do you got out in West Virginia? Mountain Mama, I'm coming home. Country roads. 10 degrees in St. Louis. Supposed to be single digits. That might be tomorrow for us. I'm into it. I'll go out in my shorts. 17. Man, you're up in upstate New York, too. Weather app says 6, but weather clock says 10. Who do you trust? At that point, who do you trust? Slain by wandering spirit. Uh-oh. Do you think it went that way on purpose? Absolutely, Foobs. It always does. There's one right there. A fallen hero. Mavaroni. Ah, yes. Peepo, welcome back. Peepo ignored my last comment to him and ran away. I still remember. Yeah, I don't know where the best place is. These raptors suck ass. What comment? You said you missed FF14. I said, why aren't you playing it? Are you getting a computer? I know you said something about playing WoW yesterday if you had a computer. How are these people dying at level 10? It can happen. I think it just depends on what your experience is, random. Because if you play, especially if you played retail and you came back, if you try and fight things that are a couple levels higher than you as a melee, you're fucked. You're gonna get fucking parried, you're gonna glancing blow. It's really easy to do sometimes. I would assume also some people die in caves, castles. I don't have anything to play it on. I don't have a TV for my PS4. What? No TV for PS4. Classic's just built different. I think Random's play, if I remember, he's played a bit of WoW Classic, though. It's easy to take for granted the knowledge you have of the game. Live at my sister's in Florida, so she got room for me, too? Starter Vanilla? Yeah, so you know things that other people don't. Like, poor Addy lost a character around level 12 earlier. Maybe yeah, I think he was 12. Because he double pulled and something crit him for one... I didn't crit him, they crushed him for 150 because he's a mage. So he doesn't have his defense leveled. Even though it was his level, it crushed him. And, let's see. That would have been about... Honestly, if that was me, I would have lost 2/3 of my health on that one hit. Did Eddie's death pop up on stream? No. No, he was playing without me. He was also on Alliance, and I get the feeling you'd only see your own faction's deaths. I don't think you see the other sides. But he's on Horde now. Hey, Alara, good morning. How are you today? Yeah, crushing's kind of BS mechanic. I mean, I got close in that cave earlier, too. We were there with another guy in chat, but I had, I had my potion, so I let myself get low and I tap a little bit. But, I mean, if something spawned, it could have went hairy. And I think there's a lot of people playing, too. So there's only one server, but they've got the phases set up, or the layers. Is that true? Is there only one server? Might be two. I don't know. I don't think hardcore is layered. People in Ogremar were asking for layer 4, unless that's just some kind of elaborate meme I don't understand. Just got the weekend over. Wish I could go for some more days. Oh, I feel that. It's me on Fridays, spinning the wheel. Furball caves, night elf starting area, easy to get surrounded. Right. Oh my god, those caves are rough because they're a maze, too. I know exactly the ones you're talking about. I always get lost in there. Oh, it's going good, Alara. Thank you. Yeah, we finished up Animal Crossing earlier. Which, you might not have seen any Animal Crossing, because you're usually a little later, and that's like the first half on Sundays. But we've been doing that for God knows how long, 2 or 3 months. So that was a W. Looking forward to playing some Mass Effect tomorrow. Yes, onions do have layers. Dignan says no layers here. Does WoW Classic have layering? Mass Effect? Yeah, oh, Mass Effect. Mass Effect. No Andromeda Mass Effect. There are none. Are you sure? Ignan, I want to believe you. I do. But this random guy in general chat, he told me there were. Oh, I miss a whole lot. I know. I know. Fell to death in Undercity. Number 3. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, there are layers. Okay. Sorry, that's my dyslexia kicking in. I know, I read it as there are no layers, not no there are layers. You know what I read. I genuinely do think I might have some sort of reading disorder. I've never been tested for it, but words do jumble around like that a lot. No raptor, no raptor. They claim raptors, but they don't be. Ramada makes my face tired. How do you think Shepherd's face feels? Ooh, I guess we could do these. Oh, destroy the demon seed. Okay, there's a low-level one I missed. Fuck yeah, let's go do those. Ramada's just a fever dream. It never happened. It's a shame because the plot sounds cool to me. From what I understand of it, you're like on a planetary seed ship, right? You've got a colony seed going, and you wake up early and something happened. Yeah, I think it's new character Psycho. Shepard's lying under a pile of rubble still at the end of 3. Oh, another fallen soldier. I don't know, maybe I'd really like it. I doubt it. No, no. I'll just keep playing the classics. Trying to travel. I thought the gameplay was neat, but the story, nah. Oh, really? See, I feel like I'd like the story, but the gameplay is what I wouldn't like. Because the gameplay is way more actiony, isn't it? Which, you know, I mean, I guess Mass Effect 1 through 3 got progressively more actiony as they went. That doesn't mean I have to like it. Hey, welcome, Cyber. Drama is fun. Just pretend it's not a Mass Effect game. There's so many games you can do that with. I think the last one I felt that way about. It's like all hype and expectation. And if you can forgo that, you'll be fine. Movement felt awful. Oh, really? They had, like, blinking in it, didn't they, where you teleport forward? Had the line, "My face is tired and is exclusive for crap facial animations." Jesus. PoE 2? Oh, you think so?
It's still recharging.
I think PoE 2 will get to the point, though, where that's not the case. Because, yeah, PoE 2 is genuinely a good game. Now, you're right, because I have a hard time going from the huge entry of customizable skills in 1, and then a much more narrow amount in 2. I think Veilguard's another one. Decent game. Bad Dragon Age game. I've heard decent things about it. I own it now. Mangs gifted me a copy. I just don't know if I want to play it on stream. It's a long one to commit to that I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy. Felt off, felt sluggish, maybe unpleasant. Might be being too hard. Maybe not being hard enough. I don't play what my daytime streamer does, and he doesn't like it. Jesus Christ, is that how you talk about me to him, AVD? Like, yeah, my nighttime streamer, that guy's a real piece of shit. He just keeps talking about poop socks. Pissing in bottles. If the shoe fits, gotta do. Fell to their death in Brill. There's a lot of deaths to falling. That's scary. We don't talk about our nighttime streamers. Oh, champion of the sun. Killa is rated in here once or twice. Is that his full name? What's their full stream name if that's not it? Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Red. So it must be a mountain. There might be a mountain nearby. Okay, Killadrix, okay. I know another Killa as well.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, they're all a little different, DOS. I can't imagine. I haven't watched... I don't really watch too many streams. But the couple that I do, the communities are so vastly different. Oh, fuck me. We need these crossroad supplies, too. There's another man of culture. Warlock. He knows what's up. We need baskets and kills over here. These could be a little dangerous. Probably enough people, though, that it's not too bad. A lot of dudes running around. Yeah, hardcore is very populated. And something that has me interested in hardcore is that anytime you die, most people are probably starting new characters. Which means these low-level zones are probably always going to be populated. This is an anniversary server that started, I think, 2 or 3 months ago, maybe. So yeah, it's still very active. It's the most recent hardcore server, and there's been a lot of buzz around it, so a lot of new people are getting into it. This I don't like. I didn't kill these. There's a lot of bodies. They could respawn quickly. December. Oh, it's not that old then. It's less than 2 months. I was worried it was like October or something, and I was way behind. We need geomancers. First Classic also had a bunch of servers, though, right? This is just one. And this is a Horde-dominated server that a lot of streamers play on. Like, all the big streamers play here. So, in turn, everybody flocks to it. That's why I came in here. Trying to get into that parasocial relationship, you know? November 21st. You just lied to me, Toolchest. You lied to my face. Did someone say parasocial relationship? We did. What's up, Roomy? Yes, Roomy, with the 38 years of love and support, dude. Thank you so much. Welcome back aboard. Enjoy the emotes. Alright, so we gotta watch ourselves on casters. Casters hit hard. Two months makes more sense anyway, though, because I've seen a fair number of people doing 60 content. And I assume at some point Blackwing Lair will open up. I think I saw Molten Core and Oni and Dire Maul are all open right now. Beastie Wiener, slain by Invader. It is fun to see names pop. It is, you know what it does? It's like the game is filled with a monotony, which is part of its charm, honestly. But when you're grinding, you have your own form of entertainment in watching people just constantly rip on the server. And every time somebody dies, they take all their bags with them, which means they need to come back and buy new bags. The tailoring industry has got to be doing well. See if we can get it on that. Nice.
I'm out of range.
So this guy to the right. It's fine. It'll be fine. I've got my potions. Boy, the life taps ain't great. Live, my friend, live! I really tried, and I misread your title as Day 2 Wedlock, and my brain was trying to piece together the joke. No, I don't make joke titles. We're very serious here. Saved your life. I popped both my potions. I was fine. I saw the heal, and I appreciated the heal. How's the Warlock like treating you? It's good. Yeah, I feel like Warlock's pretty solid all around. It should be a reasonable leveling experience. What do we need? We need just 2 more of these Geomancers. Warlock is go. Yeah, it's got a really strong kit. There's lots of tools available to it. I guess all the casters have pretty good kits. So I said, I feel like the Warrior and Rogue would probably be the worst, but at least Rogue has the ability to vanish. Wish their soulstone wasn't invalidated. You're right, it is a big reason to bring warlocks into raids. Yeah, it's a bummer. But, yeah, that would be way too easy mode.
I can't cast that yet.
I guess that's not totally true, though. Like, if you died and there were mobs on top of you, you couldn't res. Because you come up with no health and no mana. Voidwalker Minion and Skull Rock. Good God. It's considered the no pain, no gain, but it does produce some really good hardcore players. Sure, yeah.
That spell isn't ready yet.
When I leveled in vanilla, I didn't even bother. Like, everyone always does arms or fury. Well, you should go arms until potentially in the 40s. But then, I did Prot, and honestly, Prot was pretty excellent. I felt like my survivability was really high, and the damage wasn't much worse. I had a really nice time with that. I get like a 24-hour cooldown. It's unfair, though. Like anyone else, if you die, you're gone, you know? No, I don't like it. They deserve pain. We deserve pain.
I need to get closer.
Like, grab this guy. I get a free mount? Yeah, something like... This guy's training.
I can't cast that yet.
They get a free mount at 40, but then they have to find a group to do their mount at 60. And the mount still costs a ton at 60. I don't know how free it is. Is the 41 really easy to do? Alright, what do we still? Snarl. Oh, there's a boss. I did not know there was a boss. Can he be at a few different camps? Nope, he's at this camp, allegedly. Pay time and energy on the quest, which is not bad. That's like the same thing. You could be farming for money with that same time. Fell to their death in the Undercity. Ding, ding, ding. We got another one. God, Undercity is toxic. Yeah, the Dreadsuits are very cool. Just invite this guy to party. So far, I've seen 4 die to the Undercity elevator. It's claimed 4 lives.
That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging.
I don't know if there's another spot this guy can spawn. I don't see him anywhere. Okay, well, this guy asked for an invite for it, so it must be here. And the east side of the hill is the spot. Like over here? East side of the hill. Yeah, we're at the second one over. Undead homie? Yeah, because unlike Alliance, Horde can just ride the Zeppelin and all be together. That's the real downside to playing Alliance. Night Elf have to play... I mean, I guess Alberdine's not a bad zone. But you just gotta isolate it there. Oh, there he is. That's gotta be him.
It's too far.
Look at his fucking sweet-ass armor.
I can't cast that yet.
Drowned to death in the Vile Wreath. Level 41. Oh! I just realized I can't actually see in the general tab. We might have to look at that. Damn, I could have used that Bob, but he left the party. He evacuated. That son of a bitch. I see one dancing around in the thorns. Yeah, there he is.
That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging.
Warlock life, run away! Oops. Get a new one. Alright, so that takes care of those quests, but there's still this demon seed up here. Anything that looks like that I no longer trust. There will be no parachuting into our deaths. I should have team chat there. I guess team chat just gets blasted away. Let's see. Voice transcript. What the hell is that? Can you talk and have it type in there? We've got hardcore deaths. Let's see if they still pop without popping up in the chat box down here. I like them popping up on the top of the screen. Yes, we can. Okay, nice. Another 60 in Dire Maul. Dire Maul claiming souls. I guess Dire Maul is a tougher instance, because technically it was added later and it's got better loot. So the mobs are a bit scaled up. And usually when I've come into these games, people already have their molten core gear and shit, and they're going through there. Or they're fully farmed out in 60 dungeon gear at least. Which would make it way easier. Destroy the demon seed. I mean, I would totally play a hardcore Pokemon game like that if there was an official one.
Victory.
Sounds fun to me.
Strength.
Grab the Power Stone. Okay, is that over here? And if I died at level 60 after 200 hours, yep.
Farewell.
Yep. Well, just think about what that's going to entail for raiding. Like, raiding is going to be so fucking ridiculously hard. Maybe not for people that are established. I mean, even then, Blackwing Lair's got plenty of bosses where people would still regularly die.
Speak, Nabu.
Place upon the altar of fire. Where's that at? There will be casualties, exactly. And normally the casualties happen when you've got gear, too. So it's not even like you can go do wipe attempts on a boss and come back. If you go in there and things go sour, you're going to be in trouble. It's going to be hard to find tanks. Okay, let's destroy the demon seed. And let me guess, I get to walk my happy little ass all the way back here afterwards. Entire guild's wiped out. That's what I'm waiting for, dude. Imagine a good Baron Geddon bomb taking out like 20 people. And just immediately you see the whole screen filled with shit. That's what I'm here for. What's up, Quinn? How you doing, dude? I've never been big into fishing in this game for some reason. There's definitely some value to it, but I never do it. I've always been more into herbalism or mining. Usually mining. But we're going to just do herbs here so I can be self-sufficient with making potions. Finished work and chilling? Hell yeah. We are quite literally chilling here as the temperature keeps going deeper and deeper. Here we go, they're falling off. Is this game, but I know I could never play it again? Wow. Never say never. I've said never to many things before, and what I realized is when you say never, like I'm never going to do that again, you're putting a pressure on yourself that oftentimes will lead to relapse. Like, ah, man, I'm never going to eat sugar again. But then one day you cave and you feel like shit. Usually the case with booze. Yeah, booze is a big one. I'm done with that. Then like a month later, boom. Never gonna eat bread again. Real bread at least. Yeah, well, you say that, Retsuo, even with your gluten intolerance, but what if the siren's call becomes too calling? Or the McRib. Oh. Yeah, I didn't get a McRib this year. It was a little awkwardly timed for me. But I assure you I've eaten enough McRibs in previous years to make up for it. Go all into booze, sugar, and WoW. I mean, drinking plus WoW hardcore, what could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
I can't cast that yet.
Especially playing at like 2, 3 in the morning. Tired and drunk? Oh boy.
I can't use that item yet.
Woke up next morning and my monitor was in the front yard. Ugh. That'll do it. Oh shit, is this the quest where we have to go all the way to the top of the mountain? I think it is. Oh, fuck me. I forgot about this one. This is a cool one. These are some of the quests that, back in the day, were so bizarre. Because there was no questie to tell you where to go for everything. You just had to figure it out. Son of Argyll strikes again. He is a champion. Could you imagine if when an enemy killed you in this game, it leveled up? Fucking Son of Argyll would be like level 60 by now. There's Wowhound and Questy. There was Thoughtbot. Thoughtbot was the first one I remember and used Cosmos, and Cosmos would sync up to Thoughtbot. That blew my mind. But yeah, you could look them up, but oftentimes the information wasn't great. And if you didn't know it, like let's say, for instance, some of these quests, like, I don't know. That's not a gun. I don't know, maybe let's say this one up here, Ignition. It could be in a random cave. It could be somewhere just on the map that you wouldn't normally go. You'd have no idea it was there to even look it up. Like that quest in... what's the zone with Kronos? Dun Moreau. Oh, this looks real sketch. I don't like this. I don't like this. Wall walking's not fun anymore. Anyway, there's a Yeti cave randomly. We gotta get some tools out of it, and there's a quest next to it. Which I never knew was there. Oh boy, I don't like this. I'm up too high. I need someone to come get me and bring me down. I'm too high. But ended up getting ads, which put keyloggers on your PC, and a lot of people lost their accounts. That blows. Oh, shit. Looking like California out here. And what, pray tell, the fuck do I have to do up here? I know we gotta use a fire. Okay. Burning Blade Acolyte. These guys are lower levels. Oh, wait. Okay, that's another dude.
Charge.
He's life draining me. That's not fair. I don't have life drain yet. Hey, fuck off, dude. What a shithole, seriously. I gotta get myself some gear. We're still in all grades.
Still recharging.
Slain by a greater plane strider in the Barrens. Now that's embarrassing. Guys, see this guy puts dots on me. Dots no bueno. He's fighting something up there. Is this mostly clear? How did he get up? This looks like the spot. Is not it. Destroy the... Maybe it's in the cave down below first. Be colorful mod. I'm trying. This looks real dangerous. Makes me want to create a character, just keep dying on level 1. You could. Although you have to join this channel. It was actually a pain in the ass. So there's something that says alerts, but the alerts don't actually alert. They just don't work. But I found out you can go join the channel and it'll fucking do it for you. Oh, fuck. I don't know why. Maybe this is why I'm dying. It's not going to help so much, but it's a little health regen. No time on Valheim. Yeah, you and your Valheim addiction. $60 in Dire Maul. That's the third $60 in Dire Maul I've seen. And I gotta get some food. These dots are dangerous. I'm not gonna pop my potions. I want to save them for when I need them. Warlock has too many spells at 60 for me. Any caster is going to be honest. Because if you're a mage, you're going to be downranking some of your spells. You're going to take more of your spots. Same if you're a healer. And if you're a druid, you're going to have even more because you've got all your bards for forms. Mage isn't too bad. I don't even know if this is where I'm headed. But we'll light them up and see. It'd be nice if these guys would drop some ches. There's some cheese. That's a human. What's he doing here? Glacius Hardcore. I tried Brighter Shores out. I didn't care for it. I lured Tool Chest into it, and he played it for a while afterwards. And both lower and higher rank spells in your bar. For some things, yeah. For healers, I generally had, like, 3 ranks, like a rank 1 just to spam. A rank... Like, if there were 10 ranks, I'd obviously have the rank 10 for the bomb heal when needed. And then, like, a rank 5 or 6, maybe. Because it's just mana efficient. But yeah, I don't know, Clamp. The combat didn't really do it for me. There's a lot of weird choices they made. You can decide what bindings to use for the lower ones. Yeah, that could be tricky. $59 in Ogremar. I wonder if he fell off the flight path platform. That's what I was afraid of. I'm very afraid of shit respawning behind me right now, because I don't have a lot of defense. Defenses, rather. My health... it's all grays, so... 2 things would kill me. Once we get life drain, I'll probably feel a lot better. So stack grind to the leaderboards. Yeah, that's a problem. I wanted to I kind of liked that it was an MMO divided up into single screen zones like a fucking Super Nintendo Zelda game. That's kind of nifty. There's some cool ideas to explore there. Yeah, I hated about this game is how people were just massive dicks. They can be. You can't hyper-focus on the dicks, though. There are so many good people that have played WoW, too. Like, I've made so many friends, and some of those friends are friends because they are massive dicks. I'm not going to name any names here, but whatever. However, there's been so many good people, too. And I think playing on a hardcore server, you're going to run into a much smaller percentage of dicks. Because if you're in a dungeon being an asshole, people aren't going to want to dungeon with you because you're getting them killed. Like, you're actually reliant. This is what I think MMOs used to thrive on, is being forced to cooperate together. This is a little scary. I don't like this. I want to go down the other side. I don't want to come down. Because I know these centaurs are higher level. That guy's only 13. He's cool. Oh, man. Where are we at? Okay, this is a different centaur pond. Okay. But yeah, when your actions have consequences and when you actually need to cooperate with other people, it typically makes it so that the population is more friendly. Because they need each other. There's consequences. What do here? Just exploring. Dare we also do centaur bracers? Just how efficient can we be? Fizzle Drakestorm kills a lot of people, too. He's the goblin boss outside Ogremont. Him and Son of Argul are like the two biggest we've seen for deaths. Is that a booty key? They've got booty out here? Fuck yeah. I think we need some mushrooms. I don't know what they look like. The horse booty. One of you guys recommended a song for me to play yesterday that was about being half man, half horse. I think it was Pharaoh. Sometimes you can't like when the guy kept spawn killing me over and over to the point where I just had to log off. Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that happens. And that's, to me, that's always a case of, like, hurt people. Most people aren't just born that way. Usually they get ganked at some point, they get mad, and they're like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do this to other people, too. There's gonna be a small percentage of people that are dickwads, though. But on hardcore, you can't actually do that. Because PvP would result in a death, so it's disabled unless you intentionally enable it. Which, in that case, it is your fault. We got our raptor heads. I feel you, though. I've played with plenty of assholes. Now there's layers so you can escape. And regular classic, right? As much as it sucks getting camped, I still always like the interactions that could come from it. Like some of the PvP that would brew around that was amazing. Oh, you kept getting messages? Yeah, up here. These are all people dying. Yeah, I mean, we've seen level 60s die at this point, too. The game doesn't get safer as it goes on. That Windshire dude just claimed 2 level 20s. Holy shit. They died together. Seems like if you're in a guild, though, they really enforce you trying to work together. Like, you shouldn't just abandon your teammates. I, however, will abandon them at first light. If something is going wrong, you can expect me to turn and run. Because this motherfucker's getting to 60. Hell is that emote? Dino? What's up, Dispel? Every man for himself, exactly. These emotes are as unhinged as the channel. I know, man. It's fucking weird. It's so bizarre. The reason the virus came into the channel, Beta, is because Ghost Trees kept coming in here linking them. I guess she's been watching this person. And we went there just to see what they were. And immediately, everyone who went there got gifted subs. Did you see the drama? Oh, yeah. That's part of what got me interested. Because this guy won him? Okay. Because, you know what? Drama's fun. In video games, it's part of the fun sometimes. It sucks when it happens to you. What happened? Well, a dungeon pool went bad, and a well-known player ran away to save themselves, which is fine. Like, people were going to do that. But then they got really defensive about it, and they burned a lot of bridges, and became a big meme in some parts. There's a lot more to it, but I like to try to stay pretty neutral on things. I don't think it really does anything to... Well, I do shit talk people, but it doesn't do much to shit talk people. It doesn't do any good. I will say, though, there have been some really good parody songs that have come out of that. Really funny shit. It makes me think maybe there could be a future for AI. Because they are fucking hilarious. Alright, so the Centaur Bracers are absolute ass drop rate. There's like one mushroom up at any given time, and we got 3 people circling the pond. With the udders. So you got another one with these weird-ass emotes, too. You're starting to have, like, a menagerie of bizarre emotes. I see that. I see the milk-a-mid. Keep that shit out of my chat. Keep it out of here, dude. I'm better getting toxic over here. Check levels. All 12 and 13, these are good.
I can't cast that yet. That spell's ready yet.
I knew you were looking. Oh, yeah, I knew it. It was intentional, of course. All right, we're getting out of here. That's several. There are several over there. Run for the hills. You ever done hardcore before this? Never, no. Yes, PvP, it is hardcore. I believe we talked about it last night. Welcome to you. No, no hardcore. It's been requested a few times, and it's probably the only way I would come back and stream WoW. I won't be able to bring up your death count. No, but you can watch the people just flop over and over again in the chat. Honestly, this is so entertaining. They're really onto something with this. PvP, I know you're subscribed. You could play hardcore WoW too. You can drag yourself out of Delve. Sounds like a horrible idea. That's just for fun. It adds higher stakes.
Charging.
Lightning Cloud, ooh. I know you can't hit me from there. Play a little clip. God, that would be so spammy. Did you skip the card shop game? Yes. Yeah, I think I've had enough of TCG Sim for a while. I enjoy the game a lot, but it's, I'm at the point with my shop where I'm not really interested in any more of the upgrades.
That spell isn't ready yet. I need to get closer.
Who've played WoW for thousands of hours, they needed something new. They did. Well, it's, again, Classic is totally figured out. There might be a couple little things people still dig up now and then, but, like, anything you want to know about the game, if you want to know the best way to clear Molten Core with the best composition of characters is, you can find that. If you want to know what the best characters are for Molten Core, you can find that. If you want to know the best groups for dungeons, you can find that. We know these things. But when Hardcore comes into play, suddenly everything's different. All the rules change. Hey, Sumdum, good to see you, buddy. Back on some Hardcore, we are indeed. Will you be joining us this time? You hopping on? Thank you for the 53 years, my friend. TCG is no longer my best friend. Time Splitters 2 is my best friend. Oh, well, I don't know if Time Splitters ever stopped being your best friend, Pathy. It's either that or Fate of Atlantis. I have so little time for gaming as it is, aside from Dregs I Slay and Tarkov. That's fair. This is definitely a time black hole. Especially if you're going to end up dying a few times. I've retaken my stance. I think there's a fair chance I'll die at some point. I don't think it'll be to monsters. I think it'll probably be to an element. Or fall damage. I have this immense fear. I feel like somebody, I think it was Toolchest typed it earlier, it was like writing a prophecy. Every time I go near a ledge now, I can't help but look down. I've got a fear of heights. Hardcore work in retail? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really care for retail. Leveling in retail is a big joke, so probably not there. In the dungeons, I guess. But I don't know. I don't think so. I think it works for Classic because the people like myself who enjoy Classic are already demented, so a little more dementia is no issue. Aye, me darling, I've seen it in the runes. We definitely need a new wand. Level 9 and we're 13. Mushroom. Must be quick. Must be fast. Oh, there's 3 mushrooms. That's all we need, I think.
I need to get closer.
Ooh, baby. I was thinking about engineering, too. There's a lot of things with engineering that can backfire. I know there's some really good engineering items that don't backfire you can use. I want to see some absolute mad lads pop those, like, Gadget Sand teleporters or whatever they are. Or, Winterfall teleport. Winterfall, is that what it's called? Everlook teleport? It's still fairly possible for PvPs to get you? No. No, there's no... The only PvP is if you enable it, in which case, yes, you can die, but... I would really doubt most people have PvP enabled. I think there's probably a couple psychos who'd probably do it just for swag, but... that's a dangerous game. Oh, Lord Pythonus. Who is he? Can we see? Orc Warrior. Pythonus is the second boss, right? He drops a couple nice items. I think he drops the mail belt. I remember solo farming that on my Rogue and SOD at 25. Oh, you're right. I guess if you can slow fall out of it and live, then it's no problem. Yeah, that's true. I hadn't considered that. Like 2 to 3 bosses in. Let me look at them. Was I thinking of like Lord Cobras or something? I gotta see. Oh, it's the... Okay, no, that's the one with the stinging viper. Okay. It's so wild to me to see people dying. Stuff like that. Because, like, at that level, you should be able to steamroll the dungeon, I would think. Like, level 7, or 18, we just saw one die in there. That makes sense. This game was full of dicks, but I just remembered I was kind of a dick in the game, too. Yeah, yeah. Especially early on. Party wipe. Ugh. Well, hopefully you've grown, Quinn. We still punt gnomes, though. They will get punted. Oh, Daddy Doom, rest in pepperonis. He's gone. He's with Orc Jesus now. Slain and Dire Maul, level 60. Skull Rock's a popular place to die, too. What's this guy, right? Yeah. I didn't really care about the centaur bracers because we're going to be killing a lot of centaurs, so I think we can turn that in whenever. Is there something else to do over here, though? Polkar leaders, Kobodone's head. He's level 16. I don't know if we should fuck with that. Yeah, true. Those Tuesday deaths are going to be a trip. Once your guild's established, it's really not that bad, but early on, without gear, those fights take so much longer.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, these are the level 16s. We should be careful. Get in there. Be safe. Run, run. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I feel as though you really need to have multiple... Like, if you were a main tank, you should probably have several characters. Or maybe all the warriors should be geared up and ready to be main tank.
Charging.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like an interesting dynamic to raid now. Because you know people are going to die. Even in the best guilds.
I can't carry any more of those.
Dude, I don't need another one of these keys. Where do I even turn this one in? Like a war camp over here or some shit? This is getting dangerous now. I don't like it. What's this dude's name? Get the map. Oh, Tarko. Okay, that's not gonna work. Tarkodo. Must be dead. Love being a healer in MMOs, but responsibly in hardcore would drive me nuts. Just don't let him die. Easy. It's that easy. Don't let him die. Centaur bracelet, get. There's so many worse ways to go, too. Like, imagine you're a healer and you DC, and your tank dies. But yeah, again, that's why I'm saying, like, this has got to require such a totally different mindset. Vendor 5 silver, we'll keep that. Vendor 1 silver, that can go. Soldier's Girdle of the Monkeys. Strength, stamina, 41 silver. We have just 200%, 150% of our money. This priest mace is dog water. Yeah, Skull Rock is the claimer of people in Duratar. That and Fizzle, what's his crank? Maybe we need to have a look and see what level tool chest is. Level 7, Tauren Warrior, who's coming up? We'll get an up-and-comer. Just don't fall off Thunder Bluff. Video stream is rigged. There was under 5 minutes left. She added 13 hours. So good news, there's still time to get your nose. What, she just tagged on more without getting the subs? Freebie? Well, Ducky, I'm sorry to hear that. I had such high hopes for them, too. Get rid of that so we can get the head. Nice. I don't want it to die in the middle of the night. Yeah, I mean, it's your stream, whatever. It does seem like faulty advertising in some way. What are you gonna do? The sanctity of the subathon? Me neither. What a monster. This has been an interesting arc. Like a 2-day arc. Oh, we just have too much shit in my inventory right now. Fuck me. Those can... Is there a way that we could, like, return the subs? So I just don't feel right about it anymore. Uh-oh, the return of Mangzords. Ripped the month-old cheesecake? Yeah. Yeah, Mangs bought some cheesecake that she left in my fridge when she went home, and it has no lie been there for a month. I threw it out on my last break. You gonna play on hardcore Dispel? I believe it was still there. Well, that's what happens when there's too much shit and it gets pushed to the back of the fridge. Things work in layers. Layers. Yeah, back in the depths. Honestly, though, Ducky, the cheesecake didn't even look bad. Now, the Japanese curry she made that has been in there for 3 weeks, that looked bad. Although, I don't know, it's fun. This is... I mean, I like WoW in general, or WoW Classic in general, but coming into these servers without anything extra just kind of gets me bored. Like, I could have been playing WoW Classic regularly. Maybe a fresh set of servers could be fun, but even still, it's still kind of the same thing. But like I said, I think hardcore adds a little bit of an extra dynamic to it. I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing the lengths people go to in dungeons. Because I think that's really where things are going to be different. Go for the cheesecake and the smoker. Kill the bacteria and experiment with flavor. Would that work? Twice baked moldy cheesecake. At least it didn't re-emerge stronger and faster than before. Oh. A little blue cheese cheesecake. It's got the moldy part off, man. It's good. I mean, if you can smoke cream cheese, there's no reason you can't smoke cheesecake. I'm not going up there yet. Nope, not happening. I got a full bag. We got a level. I got new skills coming in. Cherry wood smoked cheesecake sounds like it might be something. All right, let's do it. Smoked cheesecake, because some lunatic on the internet will have already done this. The best smoked cheesecake recipes, step by step, 5.0 rating. Slow cooking a cheesecake on a smoker gives it the absolute perfect texture. Cream cheese, sour cream, eggs, sugar, vanilla. There it is. I mean, I'd try it. I would try making it. I gotta fix the smoker. I figured once it stops being so fucking cold outside, I can go disassemble it and see what's going on with the fuse. Maple and penicillin flavored. Yeah, we already had that white mold in our attic. I could have been crafting penicillin. It's gone now. We cleaned the attic. We had someone come in and blast it out. I'm going to Costa del Sol. I remember that place from Final Fantasy XIV. Good thing I'm not a cheesecake guy or my diet would be ruined. Dude, I absolutely love cheesecake. But the power of keto. So keto has two powers. One, you can never shut the fuck up about it. You have to tell everybody about it. That's one of the rules of being in it. But also, the things that you crave, like sweet things, get like totally detoxed away. I feel like it's that infinity mind, infinity brain gif. You're channeling your keto. I'm gonna cook it low and in a moist environment. I think smoking is probably a good idea. Look, you've sold me, Ducky. Really good honey, really good gluten-free honey graham cheesecake. Oh my god, I can't read. Free honey graham cracker, and it makes a great cheesecake. There we go.
Blood and thunder.
I was doing like a sugar-free cheesecake filling thing where you get the Jell-O sugar-free pudding. And you mix it with Greek yogurt. And it was pretty fucking tasty. But for some reason, the sugar-free Jell-Os give me this like dry mouth feeling. It's like kind of numb. Sort of like when I eat a persimmon for the first time. Ding! But it's like, the thing is, when you're on keto and you realize, like, oh, fuck me, for the last 15 years of my life, I've been so tired, and I don't know why. I have to take naps all the time. I don't want to take the naps, but I have to, and then I wake up and I feel like shit. And then all of a sudden, you find a thing that just, like, wipes that out, and you can do the things you want to do. You want to tell people about it. Dude, this is a duration quest. You're like, hey, dude, you have the same problem I had? Man, you gotta try this.
Go in peace.
This your moldy persimmons? They were tasty.
Loktar, strength.
I thought about doing some more, but I want a better environment for it. Keto and CrossFit are cults. Everyone is looking to recruit. Hell yeah. I guess, I mean, CrossFit's probably similar. People try it and are like, wow, this is amazing. Oh, there was Mankirk's wife. I saw it. I gotta tell everybody. Got a huge plate of pasta. I feel like shit. Drowned to death in Scuttle Coast. Christ alive. All these people out here drowning. It probably is cool. If you're going to get into a cult, you might as well get into a cult that's doing it for health reasons, like positive health reasons. Alright, we gotta figure out where this moldy shit's going. Cat pasta absorbed. Is that what you meant when you said that? Were they all bloated? Bring the apothecary in Thunderbluff. Ah, shit. Fuck that. No, really? Oh, come on. What the hell's cat pasta? Mangs has these very cute-looking pastas that look like kitties. Left it on the stove and the broth disappeared. Oh, was it cooking still? But no, that would be the opposite if the pasta disappeared when you cooked it too long. Not that pasta does that, but gnocchi does. You know Thunderbluff is the best? No, it's not. I'm going to die there. I'm going to fall to my death. Or there's an AI tech cult trying to create a sentient computer god. That's true, yes. Although, I thought the tech cults wanted to upload their brains to computers because they think it's going to make them live forever. Kept it on low. Probably shouldn't have done that. Rookie mistake. I'm a little worried about running down here. I don't know. Aren't these mobs dangerous? There's like high-level shit. They better not be on the road. They better stay off the road. Because this would be a great way to die, running through the fucking barrens, the high-level areas. I've played System Shock too recently to think AI God is a good idea. Same. Different system shock. Same thought. Dude, Skull Rock really is. I mean, I think Skull Rock has taken over for the most kills. I haven't seen a good Undercity fall to my death in a while. Shodan, we trust. Yeah, what the fuck, man? These are level 20 quests. I'm pretty sure we come down here, don't we, to go to Thunderbluff? I don't like this. It's not safe out here. Alright, so, as far as the Mankirk's wife quest goes, we're not doing it. Everybody always used to ask about it because there were no quest markers. And the trick was always, I remember, you run to the bridge and then you go right. And I think her corpse is out there somewhere. Oh god, no. They're only a level higher, but there's a number of enemies there. What are those guys? 17? An ornery plane strider. I ain't trying to mess around. Once brewed a very long cooking broth with too much pasta, it absorbed everything my soup turned into a jiggly soup. That's exactly what happened to me when I did gnocchi. We did like an overnight chicken and gnocchi, and then I was convinced to put the gnocchi in overnight on the first one, and it looked so good before we put it in there, and then the gnocchi just fucking turned into, well, whatever it turns into. It was so gross. It stank, too. Yeah, no, I'm not fucking with this. I don't want it. It's tempting to do while we're down here, but I'll be down here again. Potato mush doesn't do it justice. It was like a gelatin. Imagine like Jell-O, but it's soup. And it's all potato-y. It was so disgusting. And it smelled, like, I don't know why it smelled. There's no reason it should have smelled. We hit that Brian third yet? Not there yet. Skills. Herbalism. We'll have to remember to go train more herbalism. I don't know. She's right here. Find Mankirk's wife. I don't know, man. Is this a mistake? I want to live. No, he died! He wanted to live and they killed him. Oh, dude, gnocchi's so good, yeah. I'm good with like a soft gnocchi as well. I'm very spooked here. We have discovered Mankirk's wife, ladies and gentlemen. Let's run for it. Did we get what we needed out of that? Yeah, we did. But yeah, I've tried the crispy gnocchi too, and it was tasty. Add the starch too soon, you just make paste. This poor guy. All he wanted to do was live. They took him. Mankirk's wife. The OGs know Lyra. They do. Where is Mankirk's wife was the most overused phrase in the game. And at first, it wasn't even ironic. People just didn't know where the hell it was. Because there's no description. And I liked that. Like, as addicted as I am to playing with something like Questy, if Questy didn't exist, I'd be totally cool with it. It'd be like playing Morrowind. It's almost another knowledge that you gain that converts into skill, whereas now you don't have to do that. You can just use a tool. Okay, we made it. That wasn't so bad. Played by Deviant Viper. Yeah, so I will say this is nice. It's a little spooky because I know if I die, I'm fucked. And we're in an area where you could potentially die. Got an offer for a Switch OED for $200 today. Very tempted if Switch 2 wasn't right around the corner unless Nintendo decides to release that thing in September. The leak was saying March 3rd. Assuming the leak is accurate. Wait. Oh, there's a fucking Flight Master here? Is this new? Was this always here? Not April 2nd? I mean, I don't know. That's the leak that I saw.
Greetings,
Was
Leader.
March.
Peace, friend. Farewell.
What did Nintendo announce? So they announced April? They said if it'll be backwards compatible? I'm pretty sure it is. It's just an upgrade on hardware. That it would be a direct about it in April. Oh, fuck. Okay, well then it can't be in March, right? Well, I'll have you guys know. I said this at the start of stream. I've asked this a couple times. I do not like taking sponsors. But because we do stream games from the Switch, and my Switch is not great right now, I wanted to get the Switch too, and I wanted to try and get a new cap card. So I took a Factor sponsorship. So starting on Tuesday, I'm going to order a meal from them. No one has to order shit if they don't want to. I'm not going to, I mean, I have to every 15 minutes for 2 hours say something about it and have the little widget up for the stream. And then a week later, I have to do the same. For any time that during that month, though, it'll be running, but you guys won't have to deal with it at that point. Every 15 minutes. Yeah, that's 8 total announcements. I'll take a look when we get there, Laz. But yeah, they offer a really good deal for their sponsorships to the point where it's pretty much printing money. And I'm curious about some things I can do with that. So, I mean, if anybody's actually interested in it, I think I get a 50% off coupon for the first week. I know I've wanted to try it for a while because Feta was talking it up. That's part of the reason I took it, but the other part would be going towards capture card and new Switch. Usually don't work outside of the US. Yes, no, that's another part. Is if you're not in the US, it doesn't work. But again, it's totally cool. You might still be able to get the 50% off, and that's fine if you just want to try it. They're not that bad. Even the keto, they actually have flavor. I've heard they're tasty. Tried what Factor? So I think the rules are, it's got to be in the US. You have to actually order one subscription. Like the subscription has to send out. You can't just hit it and then cancel right away. So it has to actually ship to you. I don't think it matters which size box you buy. So when I looked, it was a $40 box. $40 for the first week of meals. Now you can just cancel after that. Any upcoming games on the Switch 2 worth keeping an eye out? I don't think they've really announced much, Driftwood. Mario Kart was on there, so I missed the Mario Kart last time. I might check it out. Welcome, Ghost Trees. But yeah, if you don't want to see those, just don't be here on the Tuesdays for the first 2 hours of stream, and it'll be like it's not even there. Master Chief Collection on Switch 2? I don't know. Maybe other people know other things, but I've heard no announcements. Other than that little teaser they put out. Which looks cool to me. It looks like they were advertising like, hey, look at our Joy-Cons. They're not the shit drifting ones anymore. They're going to be better. And the things clip into the sides a little differently, so people don't put them on upside down like clowns. I think they showed a new kickstand for it or something. Instigator. That's Patient Zero Ghost Trees you mean. At this point, I would guesstimate we've hit about 20 people in chat that have gone to that stream and gotten the emotes for free. It is a fucking virus. It's a plague. If the controllers don't have Hall effect, no joystick drift joysticks, it'll be a no buy. Yeah, no, they should have learned though, Laz. I can only imagine that it was a big financial loss for them because they had a lawsuit against them for the controllers being faulty or whatever. I don't know all the, I don't know the legalese, but I actually took advantage of this program where if you have joystick drift, you go on their website, there's a form you fill out and they pay for the shipping, they repair them and they ship them back to you. So they probably got crapped on with that. Switch Tonk, I'm here for it. Hell yeah, full blown. Felt like I was going to break the Joy-Cons. I agree. I really like the Switch Pro controller, though. Palpy was nice enough to send me his. Hey, good morning, Fuhrer. The hell is that hideous thing? Oh, it's a barbarian. Okay, it looked like it was pure green at first glance. I'm seeing green, though. In the crossroads. What? Asher. Was that a duel? Oh, shit. They dueled to the death in the middle of the crossroads. Holy fuck. That's fucking intense. Dude killed him. GG Gasher. That's cool, though. I mean, how many times did people talk about duels to the death? And the excuse for not doing them was if you lose, you're not going to delete your character. Now you can back it up. If you've got, you know, if you've got a disagreement, you go outside and you settle it like gentlemen with pistols at noon. Is it tax return time? Yeah, start of the year, you can file your taxes. Usually we do ours pretty early. I've already got, I think I got most of my information set up already. Ugh. Not that tax time is exciting for me. The poverty bracket I'm in, I don't have to pay taxes, and I think I just kind of, I have a guy, he charges like 200 bones for the form. For the forms. So I pay under $200 and then don't think about it for the rest of the year. I really should just learn to do it myself, though. I feel like that'd be a great skill to have, because people will pay you a shitload to do it. We're playing WoW today, Warlock as well. When do I get to use something better than this measly imp? You get a quest at 10, awesome, Jay. For the blueberry. Alright, hold up. I gotta focus in. We're not gonna fall to our death on this. Yeah, the blueberry's easy mode. He taunts, you dot, you get a wand, and you slap him with it. Easy. The tax system. I hear the tax report system over there is a bit of a joke. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I know, like, I was raised always to do the taxes early, get it done, you know, write down what you need. But I've heard stories of some people that, like, if they know that they were getting paid money and just didn't care, they'd wait years to do them and nothing would happen. My heart's racing. We didn't die. It's a miracle. I did not fall off of Thunder Bluff. Pay you a shitload that is taxed to do someone's taxes. Oh. Deliberately confusing. It is. It's nonsense. I remember when I was in college, I tried to do it, and I thought I had, and I was like, oh, look, I don't know anything. Spoilers, I owed things. Well, it should be free. It would be nice if somebody... Oh, no, it's like a whole industry, right? Wasn't there that game that got... I mean, maybe this is bullshit. I forget if this is something people confirmed, but... Wasn't there that game that taught you to do taxes and it got blasted? Got taken down by a big tax company. H&R Block sent out the ninjas. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing here. Don't fall here either. I think we're safe. There was a waifu tax game, but I don't know why it went away. Is that where you learn to do your taxes, Tim? Probably because it was dubiously legal. I wonder what that means. They're like, yes, here, enter your information in the game where we definitely will not be reporting it back to ourselves. Alright, just don't look down. As long as you don't look down, you can't fall. That's for your information? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yep, that's kind of fucked. In my head, I envisioned it being sort of like, I don't know, like learning another language, how they gamify it, or like Math Blaster or some shit. Or you use sample info. The hell is this?
Well met.
Why were these lighting up?
Go in peace.
Oh, Ragefire Chasm quest. Okay, we want that. Ragefire Chasm. Okay, good. And where the fuck is this at? Oh, god damn it, he's in the Spirit Rise. Yeah, it's a bummer, Ducky. It's trying to push me. Don't push me. Where Ogremar's name comes from? Yes, it's the major city for the Horde. My mom taught me to do my taxes, and since then I just take my previous year's report, replace the numbers with a new one. So you have like a template? That'd be a really good skill to learn. I have an uncle that does them, but he's so busy with it in tax season. Like, tax season rolls around, and I just see him visibly look tired. Didn't have a choice. What a great soundbite. Yeah, well, I'm looking to move to Japan now anyway, Laz. Me and Mangs were looking. You mentioned that maid cafe, right? That you got dragged to? So for shits, we went and we watched a video of it, and she thought it looked really fun. So I was like, whatever, I'd go to something like that. Let's see what it costs. And it wasn't even that expensive. I forget what they started at. They started at like 30 bucks for an hour or something. And then we started looking at houses in Japan. I feel like Tokyo, it was something like 300,000 to 400,000 US dollars for a mid-sized house in Japan, which to me sounds like insanity. It sounds so cheap.
Goodbye.
To stay for an hour as long as you ordered anything off the menu. Right, yeah, that's how they did it at this one too, it looked. So you only paid $5 and you stayed for an hour. Tokyo. I feel like I'd have to learn the language though. I wouldn't want to go without.
Our time will come.
So Vane's gonna have to teach me, Lyra. What do you want? Maximum health, agility, run speed, no doubt. Select Serpent Blue. Wailing Caverns Quest. Okay, we're getting all the good stuff now. Yeah, I think at that point, Tokyo would be a requirement. Alright, is there anything else worth picking up here? Wool, Ceremony, Silver Pine Forest Quest. I don't give a heck about that. Right, let's go back to Ogrimmar. Just pay to have it done with the 1099 self-employment category. A lot of stuff I don't want to fuck with being audited. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where I am. Banks would finally visit a cat cafe. I'm pretty sure she's going to drag me to one next time she comes up. We've got one not too far away. This shit usually sells. No. Only 10 silver a piece? Alright. I wonder if the patterns are rare? Well, they shouldn't be. Light feathers, garbage, garbage, garbage. What about the potions themselves? Yeah, the potions are cheap here. I guess they were more expensive on SOD. Because there were less opportunities to farm them. Like, I think... What was the place that... let's see, there's Grave Moss. I feel like the graves got farmed. That's probably what it is, though. So most of my shit is not worth shit. I would love to pick up... Well, we gotta learn our skills first. I'd love to get, like, a couple stamina pieces, though. I know how to do my own, but it's not worth the stress, to be honest. I'd rather just pay it. I mean, I felt like that when it was, like, $100 bucks, but now that it's over... It was 200 last time. God knows what it'll kick up to now. It's a shame we didn't have a chance to go last time. Buckle up. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got the seatbelt out. I'm buckled. Fuck Florida, it's ruining my smooth skin. Do you even go outside, Peepo? Or is it the humidity? back to God mode. Humidity's good for the skin. Yeah, that's what I thought, too. I think dry skin would be bad. Cat cafes are fun if it's like the land of misfit toys, three-legged cats, one-eyed, and piss if it hates you. What? No. No, they're going to be adorable cats, I'm sure. Misfit toys. Jesus, man. Oh, that quest is actually inside. Okay. Oh, we gotta get our skills anyway. Fuck are you? Mushroom vendor? What the fuck do I want with a mushroom vendor? High protein is good for the skin, I've heard. Like, applying it or a high protein diet?
Blood and thunder.
Because if that's true, I should have amazing skin.
Victory.
Every cat is adorable and special. That is definitely a Mangzor's response.
Mukra.
Diet, okay. Yeah, that's me. That me. Okay, I'm going to look this option up real quick. Well, classic. Auto replace lower tier skills when trained. Surely there's a way to do that. Like if you macro all your skills. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's just part of it then. So we got corruption, curse of recklessness, drain life. Those are good. I'm happy with those. That's like exactly what I wanted. So corruption is a huge dot damage upgrade. Curse of recklessness is actually a phenomenal ability. I'm sure most people that have played Warlock know, but Curse of recklessness, it lowers armor, but it makes things hit harder. But the main benefit for me is when you fear something, it runs wild. Curse of recklessness makes you immune to fear. So if things are looking shitty with your fear, you pop this, and then you can just replace it with agony once they're under control. Keybind Control V? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll see about that. We will see. I don't know what I want that to be. Anyway, agony, and then fucking life drain. Amazing. Let's go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. So we'll just do 6. Actually, we'll do 5. Wonder if I could set my curses up. Wow, I'll worry about that another day.
Strength and honor.
Oh, we already got you. We need the demon trainer.
Zug zug.
Alright, so the imp already has this one. Got an upgraded blood pack. Phase shift. Shield of fire.
Farewell.
Because in a dungeon we'll be using imp anyway. For the stam buff and for the fire, well, for the DPS. I forget if you'll auto... I can put the shield on tank. It's okay at low level. Like a Thorns. There you are, little one. He is now like a god. A golden god. And what does that leave me with? I've got 24 pennies to my name. I think I already know where this is, but let's check. We need a weapon master. I think it's going to be in Valley of Honor, right? Up here? Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to train staves. Would be cool to have, though. We've got a little HP on our staff. Damn, people selling those mid-level blues for a lot. It's like a god, a crab god. Ogre, isn't that a viewer? It is, it's the main Horde town, 2V. Some say that's where Ogremar got their name. I'd buy it, I'd believe it. Dude, what the fuck? So many people are dead in Skull Rock. I think that's taken the spot. #1 spot for deaths. think the town got its name from the viewer. I guess that would make a lot of sense. The viewer is probably older than the game.
What are you looking for? Go with honor. What can I help you
We can
with?
sell that. That sells for shit.
Strength. Loktar.
What do you got, Weapon Master? Nothing.
Greetings, man.
Staves. There we are.
Seeing ya.
All right, now I get a cool stick. That's the rumor that's going around us. We got a couple minutes left on stream. Let's see if maybe there's any cheap shit on the auction house. Just thinking, usually you find some sort of greens. Guess we got that belt. Strength stamp belt, though. Not for us. Probably the main reason to do RFC then is just to green up. Oh, fuck. Ugh. 4 strength, 4 stamp, leather belt, level 18. Save it for when we find one, please. Damn, that's a big cat. Look, he got me. The big cat emote got me. Ugh. He knows. He knows it's almost bedtime. Alright, so we need armor, cloth. Let's see what's up. Now we gotta go this way. How's about usable items? Why max level? There we go. And I want things with stamina. Why do I get the feeling anything stamina is going to be expensive? I don't have 25 silver, but 4 shadow damage could be cool. I have 15 silver. There's no fucking shot I'm buying this stuff. Flip it the other way, dude. Flip it. Flip it. I need the cheapies. All this gray shit. The shopping tab may be easier to support. Or sort. You're probably right. But look at this. I'm getting where I need to be. Fucking 2 gold for level 6 eagle gear. You psychopaths. Yeah, people know. And this is interesting. I kind of thought things would be cheap, but it makes total sense that they're not. Because people die and they need this shit. So there's constantly new characters coming in. Shopping. How the fuck does this work? Shopping list? I don't know anything about that, man. I don't like it. Not me. That's alright. We'll find gear as we go then. Or I could always take tailoring. I was digging on the idea of enchanting, or potioning though. Alchemy. Oh yeah. Oh, there's another one. I know he's somewhere in here. I don't remember exactly where. By luck, it's going to be up top. Cloth goods. Leatherworks. Hey. Hey. Hey, you. Profession train. Oh, I am looking for alchemy.
Go forth to victory.
I was very wrong. It's up here. Max. Journeyman. What do you have for me, pal? Weak Troll's Blood Potion. I think that's a health regen over time potion, so that's useful.
Taboo.
I gotta make sure before we buy more shit that we stack up. Up on gathering. Why do I think they're at the top of this? Am I going to be very disappointed? Yeah, man. I mean, these things look like death, too. I hate them. Where's my boy at? Where's the flower picking boy? There must be a special flower picking shop.
Greetings.
Alchemy, first aid, mining, skinning. Wars. Oh, there it is. Herbal. Okay. Alright.
May your blades never dull.
He's back here. I think it's upstairs, just to be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna check here, and then I'm going to bed. That's what it is. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be up here. They've duped me. They've conned me. The better question is there another way to get up top? Jandy's Arboretum. I said, Jandy, you a fine girl.
Relax.
Okay, 5 silver.
Don't be shy.
We're in. You can get herb pouches. Oh, those are tempting. Those are very tempting, actually.
Stay away from the
But I shan't. I shan't do it. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. We made some progress. We got to 14. What were we at? We were at 11. So I got 3 levels in 3 hours. Not speed run, but also acceptable. So, if you're only interested in World of Warcraft, the next WoW stream we'll have will be on Tuesday. Tuesday we'll be doing a full stream, 6 hours of hardcore. Tomorrow I'm going to start Mass Effect. So, Liratov, you know where to be, 9 p.m. If you want to be there for the start, that's going to be Day 1 Mass Effect, Anniversary Edition, or whatever the fuck it's called. We're just doing Mass Effect 1 to start, so we'll do 2 days of WoW, 2 days of Mass Effect, 1 day of Retro Wheel between Sega and Super Nintendo on Fridays. I always play Renegade. There is no other option than Renegade. He's ruthless, but he gets the job done. But yeah, so that'll run for a bit, and we'll alternate between them throughout the weeks. But I am heading to bed. Thank you guys for keeping me entertained tonight. It's been a pleasure. We'll catch you all tomorrow. Until then, take it easy, everybody.